addition to.
It'd be more trying to build the community so that Mesa Theater could also
Hopefully.
and that depends on Mesa Theater.
Yeah.
That depends on Mesa Theater.
Well, it also depends on the community in general, right? Because there's a reason why it feels like Mesa Theater's been clinging at the throes of death for like a decade. It's because there's not a lot of.
Oh, we're live. So I want to be careful what I say now.
Yeah.
But yeah, my stance is that like everybody can eat at the table, right?
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm at with it. But that depends on them.
We're live.
We are live.
Marquise, what's
Some
Australian's
days.
favorite word?
Huh?
Dang. Tried to get him.
What?
Said it on the stream once before.
What's
Kite.
Australia's favorite word?
Okay.
Australia's
What can
favorite
we?
word.
Say, what can't we say? In the
What
first-
can't we say on the
the first
stream?
7 minutes?
I mean, I know what you're
It
talking
starts,
about.
it starts with N.
No.
No, Australia.
Oh.
Starts with a C.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it starts with the C.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
say
right.
that one right.
I was going to say, is it G'day?
Good day.
It's
Good
been like
day, yeah.
it's like 50 seconds we have to wait, right?
No, it's only 7.
Oh no, you can say cunt all you want. What do you want about?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
no, I
that's-
think cunt's allowed.
that's less fun now.
That's less fun now.
That's less fun now.
Ian's like, oh yeah, the N word, and we're like, no.
So I was about to say, I was like, what are you talking about? And that was only once.
That would be the only thing that would have made sense. Because you can say cunt on stream.
I thought you couldn't.
My
Oh,
favorite
no.
my favorite one is the CNN.
It's the other C word that was the Twitch word.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
can't say that one anymore.
Gotcha.
cracker.
No.
Oh my god.
Nope, no, actually, that one's very fine to
It's a
say.
category on Pornhub.
Wait.
Yeah.
That made me more lost.
That's exactly. I'm so confused now. What is happening?
We'll have to talk about it off screen. Kite, your card of the day, your initial card is spoiler. You can
Whoa.
discard it at any time to upgrade a random card in your hand.
Oh. Upgrade. How does I just get a
The upgrades are the stars.
Oh, gotcha.
Those
gotcha,
are the card
gotcha.
upgrades.
Cool.
Oh, and those upgrades they stick around, right?
Yeah.
Those are permanent. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a permanent upgrade.
All right, all right.
You can draw your hold as well. Welcome back to a gruesome tale, everybody.
What's
up? We got to start doing. I got to start getting better at like intros and stuff since I am now the only DM
Oh, yeah.
in D20 house. We are joined by Wyatt, Adriana, Marquise, and we are playing a gruesome tale.
Classic youngest sibling.
Haha, and Ty.
I'm not in this episode.
And Sir will not be featured in this.
I am
movie.
just a figment of your imagination.
The aptly named, so not appearing in this
Sir, not
film.
to pair in this film. That's it. That's the one.
Classic.
God, that's so good. You didn't draw a Joker for your hold, did you?
No,
Yeah.
Four of Hearts, Queen of Spades.
Ooh. Interesting. Guys, where did we leave off last time?
That's a good question.
It's been a couple of weeks. We've had a couple of colds ravage us through
Ian was
Through D&D.
dying, and then I was dying. It was great.
yeah, and it just so happens that we both are in both campaigns. And in one IDM and in other Marquise is 50% of the players now.
God damn.
Mad King been rough.
Belrune decided to trust like the number 2 villain and was like, I'll totally run off and start a new life with you. And so she fucking killed him in his sleep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like Uzel was telling him, hey,
Hey, yeah,
you should
bring all
trust
your
this
money and
bitch."
most expensive
I
gear
thought
to
it
this
was flipped
tower.
the
and
other way
we'll run
around. I
around.
thought
We'll run away.
that they killed the number 2
No.
villain.
No,
and I was like,
no,
damn.
no,
He
no,
had,
no.
he had like
Player
this
died.
soft
Okay.
plan where he's like, oh yeah, we are going to run away together, but after we run away together, I'm totally gonna betray her.
She was like,
And
And
she
she
just,
just
like-
she just didn't even wait.
I
It was
didn't-
like
I
first
didn't-
night in, he's passed out in her hotel basically, and it's like, of course she's gonna stab you in
Yeah.
the heart.
No,
like,
I didn't even catch that part. I didn't know there was a plan to betrayal
yeah.
there.
No, he was sitting there and he's like, okay, I've got enough god tokens and stuff that like we get the tower out of here away from your immediate war situation and this problem that you're having. We go on an adventure together. I have some fun. I then use the anti-magic stone to nullify all of her bullshit, kill her, and then I at least have a god token that I can make my way back to you guys with. if not utilizing the tower itself to find a way back, and then we get all this shit. It was just he was planning on betraying her like a month down the road, and she was planning on betraying him that night.
Was that a conversation that was like between you guys, or was that like a conversation that he had like at the table?
He had mentioned stuff like that at the table.
Okay.
But it was more so a conversation that we wound up having after I killed him.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, I wasn't tracking any of that.
Yeah.
Subtext.
It kind of was just like
There was a lot of it left up to subtext.
It was very
Mad
much like,
King,
we're just gonna run away together, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
The Mad King campaign has reached this glorious part where the players distrust me so much that they won't tell me what they're up to until it's like time to start implementing the plan.
Until it's too
And
late.
so like, so Newt had spent so much time like softly and subtly trying to set things up so I wouldn't catch on to like what they were up to.
Was it Newt that died?
Yeah. And then got killed.
This is gonna be fucking beautiful, and you're like,
And then it's, and then afterwards is like, oh man, so like the plan was this, and then I was like, oh,
rip.
get good, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I tell you my plan.
Yeah. You do sometimes. There's been a good couple of times where you've been like, no, I'm not going to tell you about this because you're going to counterplay me, and it's like, well, I'm not metagaming here, but the enemy army is made up of what the enemy army is. You did that a lot when Donald was still in.
Donald, I wonder how he's doing.
He's doing good.
Doing good.
Still a
Never
duck.
texted him.
Yeah, still duck.
Still got that thing stuck in his throat. Guys, where we leave off?
We were heading south to the prison to find Shiggy
Yeah.
Boy.
You were heading south. You were looking for Tartarus prison.
I think we were trying to get on the train.
Yeah, you were going to take a train
Oh, nice.
all the
Hell
way
yeah.
down through.
Dinosaur train.
I think I was coming
Dinosaur
with.
train.
Bullet train.
Were you gonna meet up? You were
I think I had something on the
I got
docket
you,
that I
Jake.
needed to get done.
You were at the Detonate training facility.
Yeah, and then I
And
got,
you had found out that it was
Brain rot.
full of villains. You sent a
Yeah.
report
My
to
little
Walker,
brother
and I need
loved that show, and
clarification.
that made me also love that show.
Walker, I need clarification. When you got that dossier from Proxy about all the villains currently staged not too far away from UA in that training facility, you told Aizawa, correct?
Immediately.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
we have, what's his face with us?
You
Blondie.
got Monoma with
Yeah,
you.
we got Monoma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did. You reconvened with the party, and you guys all collectively.
I had a few villains that I
Monoma.
wasn't sure about.
Who's
I
the
talked to
dude
Monoma about it.
from like
Class
Class
1B?
1B.
Yeah.
The one that
Copies
he
abilities.
found you guys at the secret tunnel, and he's like 1A off on their
Oh, the
adventures
morning shift
again,
was
leaving
uneventful.
1B
The morning
behind.
shift was uneventful.
PJ boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, PJ boy, thank you very much. It's the wrong campaign, but we're gonna absolutely honor it. If you want it to be Mad King, if you want it to be for a Gruesome Tale, we can utilize them right now. That is $25, 5 rerolls to Oozle. The rest is up to you.
Oh my god. Thank you, PJ boy.
Remember though that you made a war crime deal with him.
I
for
did. I
these-
know. Yes, I'm
for these
aware. I'm aware. I
bonuses.
have not forgotten.
I assume that this is indeed for Mad King on Wednesday. We're playing this Wednesday. If not, let me know in chat like immediately if that's actually for Gruesome Tale,
Plus 5.
and I will announce it on Mad King if it is for Mad King as well. Thank you,
God.
PJ.
I
Love
think
you.
these are the first rerolls we've had in. No,
Not quite.
no, not quite. 'cause
It's
we,
very close.
Yeah. Because like a couple sessions ago, I think it was either Brennan or PJ Boy gave I think me a reroll, and I was like, holy shit, this is the first time we've ever had this.
They do be favoring the DM in this one.
So we've got. Oh my
Thank
god.
you guys.
That's 5. That's 5 rerolls. Oh my god.
So yeah, you guys picked up Monoma. He wasn't gonna let 1A get off
Steal the
again
glory.
and steal the glory.
And I ran through a bunch of, I think I ran through a bunch of the villains with him and like who they would counter and who
Yes.
they could.
Yeah, and
potentially-
it turned out that actually he knows a lot of the villains. When
Yeah.
you're talking like the Musculars, the Moonfishes. Moonfish is dead, but you talking a lot of the League of Villain, the ex-League of villains. You're talking a lot of like the 8 Bullets kind of guys.
Yeah.
If they wind up showing back up at any point, he
Could
knows a lot of them. He doesn't know any of these Detonate Company guys,
Yeah, makes sense.
but that's because they were all
Rehabilitated.
tech whizzes and stuff until 2 weeks ago, and now they're all major villains. And everybody's still kind of wishy-washy, at least outside of like you guys, everybody's still kind of wishy-washy as to like exactly who the enemies actually are.
Shit's just going down, and we're
Yeah,
like,
shit's popping off, and you guys are just starting to turn faces inside out. So
Collect the hands.
yeah,
rip and tear until it is done.
bullets in the back of the head, teleporting one guy's hand into another guy's head. Just basic stuff, really.
We can't do that anymore.
In my defense, I did that. That was intended
Just
to
for magic,
be.
perfect.
That was intended to be like he was meant to live.
How the fuck would you live from that?
You know, he was living. He was just lobotomized by an arm.
He was sitting there vibing.
Yeah. He was just lobotomized by an arm, and then he got eaten by gruesome minions.
That's
You mean
dumb as
vibrating
hell.
from seizures?
I didn't know. Like, he was walking around. He was kind of talking. I, like, tied him up because I'm like, look, you know, we're going to... That one was a little bit rough, but, like, we're going to get you the help you need, buddy, and just stay right there. And then he got eaten, and I was like, well...
Bigums is like, I'm an amateur, all right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how brains work, but don't you worry, Recovery Girl's sitting back at
Dude,
UA.
she fucking got you. Like, the second he was still walking around, I was like, oh, dude, he didn't die? I'm still a hero.
And then you proceeded to kill Mustard like 3 rounds later.
Oh, yeah, but that's because he had Sue at gunpoint. He needed to go. That's Bigums' one friend.
The lines are squiggly,
Yeah.
I'll get that
and we're
frog at
walking
some
them with a
point.
stiletto.
It's not going to be easy being green in this campaign. Tell you that.
Or purple, apparently.
Or purple, apparently.
When you think about it,
Yeah.
brains are just really big stress balls.
There's puddles of jello.
You guys are also followed by a secondary group. So Aizawa has mobilized. He has Toru, Kirishima. She's got Jiro, Momo, Bakugo, and Mineta.
Why Mineta?
That's all
Because
that's left.
what?
That's all that's left.
Because Aizawa is not looking for Shigaraki. Aizawa is looking for Midoriya. And this crew is purpose built to help bring him back.
That's right, because he's got a thing for him, right? Mineta? Isn't that
Wait,
canon?
what?
Wasn't that a
Mineta's
thing?
got a thing from him.
Wasn't that like canon? I thought he was like he had a thing for Midoriya.
Well, yeah, he like has that weird idolization.
Oh, okay. I maybe there's
him.
just something I read that was a dumb.
Yeah, no. Well, they did in the comics. Spoiler alert for the comics that came for a section of the comics that came out like 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Part of what's going on right here is canon. Midoriya goes off during the war arc alone and goes on a fucking rampage and is like annihilating villains for like 2 weeks straight, which is pretty well where we're at right now. And all of the UA students rally together and go capture him. And in part of that, they give a good chunk of characters kind of like these one-on-one emotional moments. And I think where you're coming from is there is a moment where Mineta is like full tears, like, oh, we just love you so much.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to be like everybody's feeling it. But because Mineta's that weird,
Yeah.
jokey character, it comes off too much. And
Comes.
I think it was on purpose. I think it was on purpose that it was supposed to be the over-the-top
Oh, okay.
reaction because Mineta's the comic relief character.
But some people were like,
But
yeah.
but then you get the shippers and stuff
Yeah,
that,
okay.
that look at any interaction two characters have in a manga ever
yeah,
and immediately write 150 pages of fan fiction based off of it.
it's longer than the manga itself.
And then
you're
you
like, what the
get
fuck?
a 4-year-long D&D campaign with its own spin-off series.
Yeah,
And
alright.
that's kind of where we're at right
And
now.
here we
Are you
are.
saying our D&D campaign is gay smut fan fiction?
Uh, there hasn't been anything gay yet.
True.
Emphasis on yet.
There is time.
It's not up to me. Zhao got a girlfriend and we basically never talked about it again. So there really hasn't been a whole lot of that.
I mean, he was a chicken. Like, what's gonna
Well, he's a chicken that turns into like an 8-foot beefy guy that
the
can
peck on the
that
cheek?
can go
Literally.
14 foot tall. I'm just saying, Big Zhao's got to be packing.
Can he remove?
Did
the
you
swimsuit?
roll? Did you roll for
Yeah.
big size?
It's
Like,
a
that's the
Speedo.
question.
He wears right. It's canon. Big Zhao wears the Speedo because it's the only article of clothing that little Zhao can keep
Right,
on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then because he bought the tux one.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Zhao owns multiple different Speedos.
I just assumed he had,
many
like, a
different
cloaca.
Speedos.
Just one hole.
Well, yeah, it's a cloaca. He's still a bird, but like,
Well, yeah.
but like, Google ducks.
Oh God.
Don't do that. No.
All I can think about is that like old, like really like poorly animated video of the blue bird and it's like, you want to see my pecker?
Yeah, like the gayest we've gotten so far has been just kind of Walker in general, but even still, Walker had a girlfriend.
Walker in general.
Had. She's dead now.
And we were on and again,
The
off
way
again.
you say that?
Yeah.
She's dead now.
So like, I don't know, maybe you'll make something out of it.
You could still have her. You could probably raid the mausoleum and take the ashes.
I mean, that
There's no
would be-
cops right now.
Your quirk.
How
With
much do you miss
with
your
enough time and
girlfriend?
blood.
Hold on, like. Let me contemplate.
You guys are just gonna take the most direct line south
Yeah.
towards Tartarus.
Yes.
Speaking of which, couldn't you bring back all of the heroes that have died so far?
Not enough pieces, probably. For most of them.
Walker doesn't know how he brought himself back.
True.
Walker don't know fuck all.
No, okay,
No.
hold on. Can you take like the pieces from like, because like there's not enough pieces
To make a
like,
Nomu, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Like
Probably.
you just go around like you take like Endeavor's arm and you strap it to like somebody else. You just make
Gang Orca's fin.
yeah. And you just make like a superhero.
Star Saber's right toe.
Superhero.
big deal.
Exactly, you get it.
Yeah, straight line. I think either Gruesome or Proxy. I think I was driving.
We're given.
I don't know
Would it
how
might have been
gruesome
Gruesome?
drives.
Okay.
Yeah, gruesome drives.
Then I was
giving,
shotgun.
Yeah.
We're giving Wyatt ideas, and I love it.
Yeah, you guys pick up this group of kids. You had questioned Monoma for a
Yeah.
minute, but Walker vouched for him. And then Monoma was dramatic in the car, but
Yeah.
then gave you good information. You guys just hit the train station. That rail's going to take you way faster than this van's going
Yeah.
to.
Oh wait, no, we have the fast car that we bought.
Oh yeah, you bought.
Oh,
us
yeah,
a
that's right. You
car.
bought a fast car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a fast
Well, it wasn't a
car.
fast car. It was like a Suburban or something, right? Wasn't it? Like
It's
big.
a Subaru.
It was like a Ford Taurus or something.
Yeah, and it was like it was
a
big enough
full
for all of
size.
us.
I
Let's
don't
take
know.
the-
All I know is I
take
got
the
us
train.
something that was faster than.
Or no,
The
wasn't
van.
that true? Didn't he buy a sports car? And then I was like, "There's 5 of you,"
Yeah.
and he was like,
Yeah, you also rolled like a piss ride check and like
Crashed.
ripped half the undercarriage out of it.
yeah, I think so."
No.
Proxy bought it.
I got us
Proxy
there.
gave me the car, or you.
Yeah.
Proxy
I
the
gave you.
car.
I gave you
Yeah.
my parents' card, and then you guys. I was driving for some fucking reason, and I got us there. But I definitely, like Ian did say, I did sideswipe like a lot. Of
You got to
cars.
like the next town.
Yeah. I got us there. Like fucking.
But you guys are starting in like Tokyo, and you are going all the way south.
Well, I mean, like if we have somebody who actually knows how to drive, that's different.
So we're on the
Gruesome
train.
is debatable.
Yeah, man, Gruesome totally knows how to drive.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Whatever. Trainer car doesn't.
He hasn't anything since the last elementary school he passed.
That's Jesus.
Sweet.
All
We're
right,
on the
so
train.
you guys are driving.
No.
No, we're taking the
We're
train.
on the
It's faster.
train.
The train.
We
makes
stopped
more
at the
sense.
station, dropped off
Yeah.
the car, paid for parking.
Otherwise, it's gonna be like a couple day
Yeah.
drive.
Ain't nobody have
Road
time for that
trip?
shit.
We're
How
on-
with you guys? And
Road
Monoma can't be gone
Look,
for that
it's
long.
all into how much time you guys want to pass. Events are gonna happen.
Let's take the train.
Proxy is not sitting in a car with Monoma for that long.
Let's take the train.
That is a good idea.
Let's take the train.
I like the
Yeah.
fact that we're
I
having
got
this
snacks.
conversation at the train station.
Proxy's in third person. Proxy is not driving with this fucker for that long.
What a ridiculous name.
And then Bingham's over here like raiding a concession stand for snacks for the road trip.
You 1A kids are making strange allies. And Gruesome's just sitting there like eating out of a garbage can, like what?
Hey, Monoma. I'm gonna slap you right across the fucking face.
Right. Ah.
Get on the fucking train.
Yeah, he gets on the
He's
train.
like, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he's in his hero costume. He just like puts the collar up like he's Neo from the Matrix and gets on.
Poor boy.
Have you seen
Ally.
his hero costume? It is ridiculous.
I'm a
Dumb.
British delinquent. Slap this motherfucker if he holds up if he holds up my day.
Okay.
There's only room for one bitchy blonde on this expedition. Thank you.
You guys get on the train. Aizawa tells you that they're a little ways behind you as they were doing just a little bit more information gathering for Midoriya and All Might specifically. But it seems like where Shigaraki's going to be, that's where they're going to be. He sends you a text just kind of as you guys are on the train, as you guys are hopping station to station, heading down at vast speeds. He does send you a text that UA is organizing a response team, and they're going to hit the training facility in like a couple hours. And so he's like, so if your friend is still there, make sure that he's either gonna make himself known or is out, because they are going to hit it, and they're going to hit it fast.
Who's my friend there?
Proxy was, but Proxy's now sitting right next to you.
Cool. So
Aizawa just doesn't know.
Rex is playing Tetris on his phone.
Yeah.
Tetris seems like slapstick. Yeah, I'll text him back and be like, cool, we're good.
Cool. So you're not there, so I don't have to worry about that whole wonderful section. I just get to make some rolls as to who dies and who lives.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Do you ask about who's in the raid? Are you curious?
No, I'm
No,
Proxy.
Proxy's curious.
Yeah.
I mean, for the sake of, yeah, sure.
Yeah, just for the sake of it. It's headed by Cementos. He
That makes
has
sense.
grabbed Kaminari and Chargebolt, Kaminari's mom.
Okay, yeah.
Tokoyami, Fourth Kind, the pro hero, Tetsu, one of Fourth Kind's sidekicks now.
Makes sense.
Kaminari, or Kirishima, sorry, also one of them, but he's of course with Aizawa. Power Man and Kendo from 1B.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Against those brutes.
mom. She had
Got
it going on.
Had.
Yeah.
Muscular's in that building. It's gonna be a shame what's gonna happen to that pretty
Oh,
face.
no.
Brutal.
Denki's mom is dead and now she's gone.
Dinky's dad is really fucking sad.
His mom got and it's really fucking bad. Denki, can't you see? Now she's in the cemetery.
Oh, that's good.
Walker's just seeing this over him as he's sobbing over his mother's grave, and he's like,
I know it might be wrong. I'm still fucking Denki's mom.
no!
Hi.
God damn.
Guy's sitting there like, what?
Still would.
He spent some long hours with that pinup in the dressing room at UA.
Oh, fuck.
She's only missing like her left arm and right leg. Like it's close enough.
The bottom half is still there.
No.
Kite's an ass man.
So
Yeah.
no, so no head, and it's just the fucking.
Holy fucking shit, what is happening right now?
It's like fucking Samantha from
Yeah, that's what I was
just the head.
I will kill your mother.
This is what happens.
Wiggles neck hole seductively.
This is what happens when the production company changes before the follow-up series gets released.
This is also why they hire way more women to be mortuary workers than men.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Because women like Denki's mom.
I have heard that she's got it going on.
We got something went off.
Yeah.
Something went off
PJ boy, that is $60. Holy shit.
to
PJ,
kill his mom.
That is $60. 3 villain points to muscular.
He's like, make it so.
Make it so.
Have you guys seen this? It's been on Book Talks. I don't know if you guys. It's been like this guy. He like dresses like a priest almost.
I did not send enough heroes.
Oh,
damn.
That's rough, buddy.
I was like, what'll make it like tense, but not necessarily like a complete blowout. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I got a decent list. There's a now top 10er with Power Man up there. He's now like number 8 on the list. But that changes things.
That's
3 villain.
3 villain points, full villain points to Muscular. Of course, Toga still has 1 as well. If you
True.
say more.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Which is wild because it's only 2 like legit named villains at that facility. It's mostly just like C, B tier cannon fodder guys.
We really just got financially rewarded for live streaming a necrophilia joke.
What's new?
Love you, PJ.
Love you, buddy.
That thought just kind of dawned on me, and I'm kind of like, huh.
And that is true. PJ Boy is the one that reminded me that Muscular exists and that like we did nothing with him in the previous campaign.
True.
He's gonna be a thing.
You got off screened.
He's a thing. Yeah, he did. He got off screened hard and then just like arrested. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now
someone
Midoriya is
else's
going to
turn
learn the
get off-screen.
consequences of arresting villains that are absolute murderous psychopaths instead of putting them in the fucking dirt. You guys are traveling. You travel through the night, sleeper car. The next day comes. You guys make it to Hiroshima. And as you get into the train station, you are stopped.
Here comes the
They are
sun.
stopping all trains. There is a massive police presence and some pro heroes, nobody that you guys would recognize. They all have a new badge.
Dick bags.
It is from the new Public Hero Safety Commission
New World Order.
that you guys had learned about last session that all new heroes must register with. They are combing through the trains. They get to you guys all very obviously in like, well, not all very obviously, but at least a couple very obviously in like hero attire with support gear on their person. They let you know Hiroshima is locked down.
As it should be.
You can pass through for now, but do not come back here with support equipment, with your old hero safety license, without immediately going and registering. They do offer for you guys that have hero licenses. You do.
I do.
Yeah, you would have passed
Oh, sick.
in the 9 months that you were.
If
you were
anything,
here
would they
before
would
all
they
this.
know? I mean, I guess I'm hanging out with these guys, so it's
You're
possible.
hanging out with these guys. They're also checking IDs for
Oh.
everybody. And so unless you're like, unless you just hand them like your U.S. passport and are like, I'm a tourist, you know.
I mean, I
Which you
I
could.
would kind of pass. Like,
Yeah.
they're all in hero gear. I got khaki shorts and some duct tape.
And so, but to you that have hero licenses that tell them about hero licenses that you have, there is the offer to go re-register right now.
We'll get to it.
I don't.
Yeah. The police don't
Is
seem
the re-registration close to where we're going?
well, there's one in the city, but you're not stopping here. Your plan was to go straight through.
Okay, we're good.
But why
Okay.
would it be on lockdown? Who's running it?
The new commission.
Yeah, but is somebody in the new commission that we're interested in?
Oh,
I don't
I
know
don't
people.
think so. I don't think we've seen like a head.
I mean, we could ask them why it's locked down.
Yeah, they say because of all of the terrorist attacks, because of the recent revelation that many pro heroes were involved in the mass prison break across the nation, due to all these kind of exigent circumstances that are going on and the increased crime rate in Hiroshima proper as well.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Do y'all ever have any like proof about like the whole heroes helping the breakout thing? Because I haven't like seen or heard anybody be like,
Hey, Bigums,
yes.
shut it.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Not right now.
Time, place.
Yeah, they do. They check like your UAIDs.
Yeah, I'm like,
And there
I'm
are
like,
there are
I'm
a
like,
couple questions of like, so how many classes did you take under Snipe?
yeah,
Because you
I'm
know
like,
that he's
I'm
been
like
arrested.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, Snipe's been arrested.
Yeah,
am I
He
like
was one
not
that turned
wanted?
himself in.
Am I not wanted?
Snipe, you are wanted.
Is this not?
Do you give them
Oh.
your student ID?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to the
Yeah, I'm wanted
cops.
too, huh?
He's talking to
are as well.
us.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, fuck.
He's talking to us.
It seems like they just kind of breezed over your IDs. These cops don't seem like they're that guy.
They don't have the list memorized. They just have a couple.
Yeah, they don't have the list memorized. They've got some of the big names, and they checked your IDs and they're like UA, and they're like, oh, I heard that they had a couple of arrests out of there already, and we're looking for some people. And they kind of like
Your
looked.
mom.
They like looked back towards their control station, and this is like the 3 a.m. shift. Like these guys aren't the cream of the crop by any means, and they're tired and they're not ready to deal with bullshit. And they're like, if you're just passing through town, they're not going to worry about it this time. You guys might have a problem coming back.
Mm.
Buy a new car.
But yeah, if you guys, there is 100% the chance if you talk too much and ask too many questions, they might go run your names.
Run my name.
Do we handle it
You'll
when we
be
come back, or do we handle it
Confused as to how
now?
little you get back.
So what?
Do we handle it now, or do we handle it when we come back?
Future us problem.
It's future us problem.
If we handle it now, then we're gonna make a scene. Let's get where we're going and
It
figure out
seems
if we
like
even need to come back
seems
this
like
way.
future us problem.
Okay.
Yeah, the questioning is rather light.
Hey, yo. When we start going, can you tell Aizawa that they're going to fucking find him on the train?
Oh yeah. It's like, so
Aizawa's going to be taking a train behind you.
Yo, don't
he is
take the
100% on the wanted list along with Bakugo.
Yo, don't take the train.
Yeah, you immediately you guys get
This
heading
is
out of
not
station,
taking us to
and it's
summer
like
camp.
Hiroshima not safe, checking IDs,
No train.
no train,
trains.
not good. Aizawa comes back with we're going to be delayed, but we're still coming.
They still have their hands. We didn't do anything yet. You could tell them that. I don't have his number.
You've hurt 0 cops besides Proxy killing that one.
I'm gonna.
But that was another cop that did that.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Yeah.
Proxy.
That wasn't me.
was
It
me.
did not have my face.
How close are we?
This is your second time giving muscular villain points? Did you do it in the other campaign, or have you done it right now?
I think he did it in the last campaign and it was off screen.
That's right.
And then-
When Tafa did it off screen.
And then in the Tartarus breakout and everything, he had
I'm
extra
gonna
points.
I'm gonna make some rolls, PJ, but I'm gonna save as many of your villain points as possible. I'm letting you know straight out. Muscular's getting out of this one. He's not getting arrested tonight. Not without a player there to be
Yeah.
influential, I'm not doing named characters off screen like that unless I'm killing
Dinky's mom.
heroes.
Yeah.
I might not even kill anybody. Who knows?
Crippling is more fun, honestly.
Like Ojiro.
Mhm.
He's never gonna walk again.
But he lived.
But he lived.
Probably wishes he was dead, but he lived.
Gonna be drinking out of a straw and talking like Stephen Hawking for the rest of his life. But
Fuck.
he lived. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to make
Recovery Girl's slacking.
They're gonna have to, well, so if
She's
you
got you too
remember,
late.
Recovery Girl's quirk does not work like that. Recovery Girl's quirk is recovery. It accelerates natural healing to an excessive amount. And so if you cannot naturally heal from something, Recovery Girl's quirk is worthless.
I.e., your brain being turned into finger porridge.
Your entire frontal lobe being destroyed and your neck being snapped in 7 places.
He was like
And
curb
fine.
stomped, right?
He was picked up by his tail
Yeah.
and bodied like Hulk did to Loki,
Mm-hmm.
kind of deal.
And it's fine. He's fine.
Spoilers for Avengers, the movie that came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, like 2012.
That's right. You did it in the forest.
She hit
And then
me
he
with,
was not there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have Tafa's list of hero points that he had left over. And so I have, and sorry if this upsets anybody from the previous My Hero campaign, but I have kind of reset things, set it all back to 0 because I just don't have Tafa's notes
Yeah.
from any of that. But Muscular is full now and is going to do some fucking damage. I gotta kill at least one of these guys with 3 villain points.
Oh yeah.
What would be most fun? I'll think about it here in a minute. I'll think about it here a little bit more. So you send Aizawa the warning. Aizawa thanks you for the warning. He is going to be further delayed. He was a couple hours behind you. He's basically a full day behind you at this point.
How far are we?
You guys just outside of what did I just say? Hiroshima. Which
How far away
is
from Tartarus?
It'd be another day of travel. But realistically, you're gonna want to get off probably at that main city. What is it?
Nagasaki.
Kikashiushu is the city that I have randomly chosen as the real life city that's near Tartarus. And you guys will wind up wanting to probably ask around, because if that prison is held actively by villains, that's a fucking fortress. And if they've got an army of villains sitting there using it as a stronghold, the 5e ain't gonna do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we have the power of friendship.
You've known these guys for like 10 months.
Yeah. And congratulations, y'all are the only friends I got now. So
So you're
by
stuck with me.
default.
You motherfuckers are it.
I'm gonna text Midoriya.
Yeah, you send him a text. What do you send
say,
him?
Hey, we're stacking up on you. Help us out in a day or two.
Good rhyme. Very poetic. Yeah, you send that out.
How long has Midoriya been missing? Has
2
Villains
weeks.
met Midoriya?
It's been like
You've met him.
you've met him. You
He was at
you were
school.
UA for like 9 months before all this happened.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah,
like, how long
you
he's
have
been
like
gone.
some established relationships with everybody. He left basically the day after all this shit started.
Gotcha.
So he's been gone a week and a half at this point. Just rampaging like Archer with cancer.
Oof.
Nice.
Rampage. Spoilers for the TV show Archer that came out in 2010.
We were
or
watching
whatever.
Goldmember last night, and I was like, "Yeah, this movie's like 12 years old." And Wyatt was like, "It's older than that." I was like, "No, like 2002." He was like, "Hey, that was like 25 years ago." I was like, "Fuck." Is that 23 years? Damn.
23 years
Yeah.
ago. Fucking love the Austin
And
Powers.
she was like, "Look how young Tom Cruise is. It was like 10 years ago." And I was like, Tom Cruise is like 30 in this movie."
I was like, "Damn." That hit me hard. Anyway,
You guys blast through that. Perfect. You are not going to get involved with what's going on there. You reach the next city. It takes another day of travel. You're showing up very late in the evening.
does this train have good snacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Japan, right? So it's miles better than
Here.
most anything that
But they're
you're,
out of,
that
like,
you're
half their stuff.
thinking. But yeah, so supply chains are kind of breaking down. It is, the perishables are not
Yeah.
here in the same way.
I
Okay.
bet you they got the good snacks hidden somewhere. You want me to go find them?
That's fine.
Are we drawing attention to ourselves again on a train for the second time?
For snacks?
For snacks?
For
Yes.
snacks? Just for snacks?
For snacks? Absolutely.
Giving Kite an aneurysm.
Are
Proxy just
two of
wanted a
us
red
wanted
bean
by the
cake,
police and needing snacks?
Well, no, because see, the two.
Three
The
of
two
us
that-
are fucking wanted. This guy's wanted.
Are you
Oh
on
well,
it, too?
yeah, but
Not
like,
this face.
how are they ever gonna find Proxy?
That's-
Exactly. They want you guys. Me and Proxy, we're fucking good.
Well, that's true.
like-
3 of them because they want the Gruesome's wanted
Oh
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Gruesome's with us.
And
Yeah.
it's me and Proxy that are wanting snacks.
Yeah.
You guys will be fine.
How the fuck did they not notice Gruesome?
You didn't have an ID.
you didn't see what
Proxy-
Gruesome did?
Proxy and Gruesome act like they're like, he's like, "No, this is my disabled brother. Like, don't worry about it. Here's like his card." And like, he's like, Gruesome like,
He's got like a pink bike helmet that he puts on.
drools a little bit.
Yeah, that's just Gruesome. He's just kind of staring off into space, and they've got a fake ID for him. And
Proxy's
so
got the
Proxy
face
just
and-
like carries it.
He looks like close enough to Gruesome that it's like
Yeah.
to be believable.
It's like, yeah, this is my son.
Well, you can make yourself look close enough to. Gruesome.
Exactly. He's just
This is my son Lee. There's a million Lees, right?
What fucking name did he lie and say? In Avatar?
Fire. Wang Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his
Wang
wife Sapphire.
Choose
Sap-
Lee.
Sapphire Fire. Spoilers for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
2008.
It came out in like 05. The Book of Fire.
Oh no.
Dropping spoilers all day. This is crazy.
Spoilers for World War II. Hiroshima was
You guys went to Hiroshima. Spoiler alert for World War II 80 years ago.
Spoilers!
They've rebuilt the city.
Spoilers.
You know, I saw somebody on a Reddit forum.
Just when I thought the bit was getting old.
I saw somebody on a Reddit forum complaining that the Fallout series on Amazon came out in America a month before it came out in Japan. And I genuinely don't get why he was bitching. Japan got the original Fallout way before America did.
God, brother.
Damn. On that note, Proxy just wants a red bean cake. Can you get a red bean cake?
Yeah,
Cool.
you can get a
Alright,
red
then
bean cake.
Proxy's
easy
happy.
enough. Got to recenter myself. I got another tangent to go off of after that one. No, I'm doing it. I've been rewatching the absolute pinnacle of all brain rot. They added Ancient Aliens to Netflix.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
And it is so much fun to just sit and laugh at while you're like playing a game.
Hell yeah.
But one of the episodes is on Nikola Tesla and how Nikola Tesla was influenced by aliens. And he was building like communication devices or whatever, and they like assumed a whole bunch of inventions that he didn't actually invent and all kind of, ancient
Yeah,
aliens
like it
kind of
is,
stuff.
yeah.
But they asserted at one point that World War II was a race between Einstein's idea for the atom bomb and Nikola Tesla's idea for a death ray that would shot lightning bolts. And they're like, and it just so happened that Einstein made his first. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Tesla was like
We
long
could've had-
gone.
We could have had death rays, but instead,
But they were like, yeah, Nikola Tesla's death ray almost was what won us World War II. It was just a coin toss as to what the US was developing first.
god damn it.
And I was like, this is like none of this.
Have
is
you read a
anywhere
book ever?
close. Yeah. It was so
Look
good.
at a timeline, motherfucker.
But that just procked
Yeah,
in my
Tesla.
head.
Tesla, who died like before America entered World War II.
I think it was still like, I think Tesla was in the 1800s. It was
I would say it
Edison
was
and
like
Tesla.
18, like
Tesla
90.
died in
Edison
Tesla,
and shit,
Tesla
right?
died in 42.
1942?
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Really?
Oh wow.
He was
He's
around
younger.
when
He's
he
younger
died.
than I thought he was. I thought he was.
I thought it
42
was like
it was
1890s.
It was
yeah,
like
I thought
it
he
was
was
like
late 18s.
it was like right on the onset. It was before America entered the war.
Yeah.
It was in the 40s, but it was before we got involved in World War II.
Holy shit! Yeah, you were close.
What was it?
1943.
There you go.
That-
43.
Oh.
Why do you know that?
You met Wyatt?
I'm autistic as fuck.
like he was like so specific, like 1942, I think, and I was like, that is way too specific for a ballpark guess.
Because I think Edison was a little older than Tesla.
Yeah, Edison. Well,
Yeah.
Edison was like significantly older
Yeah.
than Tesla.
Right.
Tesla got his start working for
Edison. Yeah, because
Edison.
Edison
didn't own,
died.
and it was when Edison was still like working for somebody else.
because
before
Edison
was his
died
own
in like
boss.
the 30s.
Something
I
like
think.
that.
When did Edison die?
We're about to fucking find out.
Jamie, look,
Sorry, this is a random tangent.
look that up,
we're going
Jamie.
We'll play D&D at some
Oh
point
no,
tonight,
all three of our
maybe.
viewers are so tortured by us going on a tangent. Fuck me. When did Edison? I gotta know.
Ty's got this disposable upgrade card that he's just
Wait,
drooling
what
to
was
use.
the
No
one that you
cards
gave?
drawn
I think
yet.
1930s.
1931. That is
31.
fucking
Okay.
nuts.
Okay. Okay.
Fucking nuts.
Pretty all right.
But you know what's really funny? Is that you and Max are really bad at geography.
Yeah, I'm.
You show him a map and he's like, I don't fucking know where that is.
Where is Pearl Harbor?
But then he's like, what year did Edison die? He's like, it's like 1931. Like, what?
That's fucking crazy.
It's specific, okay? I don't
It's so
control the tism. I just live with it.
It's not
I'm
fair
like-
that you got a useful tism.
I can tell you, dude. Don't even get me started on fucking. I can tell you way too much about goddamn jellyfish. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have like a whole like 30-minute fucking PowerPoint. PowerPoint on Australian jellyfish. I'm not even gonna start because we're not gonna play any more D&D tonight. If I start talking about goddamn jellyfish,
We're gonna have to start like just a legit podcast that's just Wyatt spazzing out and all of us
Just me
laughing
up
at
there
There's
him.
so much
fucking-
that we could do with
my
that.
fucking high functioning retard brain. That's
My
Fucking-
tism just
So
makes me play 2000 era MMOs.
Mine just
Well,
makes me know too much about Star Wars.
I like rocks.
I'm not retarded, but I like rock. I just like how they feel.
That one was wild because it was like he said that and I was just like, Yeah, dude, like totally. I get it. I love rocks. I'm a big geology. And he's like, no, I just pick up like gravel and parking lots and like feel them in my hands. I'm like, oh.
Who was it?
It was on Kill Tony.
Tony.
Right, that's right.
There was a comedian that got up there, and it was after his bit, and his minute wasn't very good.
Was it not?
No, it was very like he stalled out and didn't quite get through anything. And then they were like,
PJ Boyle
tell
loved
us something
that bomb.
interesting about yourself, which is always what they, they ask like your name, tell us something interesting about you. And he's like, well, like I'm not retarded or anything, but I like rocks. And that was when everybody was like, oh, this guy's interesting.
Yeah,
now.
right.
I questioned him on it because most everybody, like collects a rock or two every now and then.
Humans
Humans like rocks.
Humans like rocks.
Humans like rocks. But then this motherfucker, he's just like, yeah, no, I actually got some outside, and he just pulled out driveway gravel.
Some rock out of it.
And he's like, I don't know, man. I just like how it feels in my fucking hands. And they were all just blown away. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this?
My favorite is still when they had like Dr. Phil on, and the guy was like, he was like, oh yeah, like I was molested, and they're like, yeah, what do you got to say about that, Dr. Phil? And he was like, which one was your favorite? And they're like, no.
The comedian that does the Dr. Phil impressions, he just did a special not too long ago with Johnny Knoxville.
Oh damn!
And holy fuck, that was good.
I gotta watch that.
Those are some clips.
Yeah.
Set up
All
the
right.
fucking sandal nut slapper, and Knoxville was like asking questions like, do you want a geography question or a spelling question? And he's like, oh yeah, a spelling question, like gubernatorial, shit like that. And he's like, fuck. He's like, do you want a trivia question? He's like, yeah, sure, a trivia question. He's like, what did I have for breakfast this morning? And he's like, oh, come on, man. And he smacks him. He's like, nope, that's wrong. It's good. Anyway.
So we're in Hiroshima. And
You guys are
red bean
through
cake.
Hiroshima. You got your red bean cake. You guys got some snacks. You've slept on the train once more.
Charged my phone. More
I
Tetris.
don't think anybody's ever going to be all the way through Hiroshima. At least of all the Japanese.
Good God. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. You guys get off at Hirikikishu. I should have just randomly picked a town with a easier to pronounce name.
You should have just made.
I was just on Google Maps.
You should have just.
And I was like, oh yeah, that one. And I'm like typing down with no.
With no
There's
thought
no
of like,
foreknowledge of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to say this word out loud.
You should have just gone with it and said like Furakashiwe, and we'd been like, yeah, is that a real city? And you'd have been like, yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the way to Dallas.
Yeah, Toyota, Subaru.
We're going to Kawasaki.
You guys show up at Nintendo, and as you guys get out onto the train station, there is a news broadcast going, and it is like it flashes. This is an emergency broadcast, an immediate announcement. You guys see the Prime Minister of Japan on the screen. He announces that effective immediately, due to the emergency state of the country, he is stepping down. There has been an emergency election, and he is being replaced as Prime Minister.
By
I
Mr.
wonder by who.
Nintendo.
And it is his greatest honor to announce to you
Oh no.
the new
Bakugo.
Prime Minister of Japan.
Oh no.
Aizawa, he's like, take over, bitches.
Now, this is a name that I don't get to do. Rikia Yotsubashi, otherwise known as Redestro.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
The CEO of the Detonaret Company takes the screen
God damn.
with a big smile on his crooked face, hairline 3 miles behind his nose, and announces how pleased he is with this special election's results, and that he and Detonaret Company is ready to serve Japan and to help the citizenry in these trying times. The first piece of legislation that he is passing, effective immediately, is the legalization of civilian ownership of support gear and the inalienable right to the use of quirks for self-defense.
Hey, now we don't look so weird.
Yeah, we're just ahead of the curve. But also,
It's
ahead of the curve.
self-defense.
but also, did any of y'all hear about this election? How did this election work? Nah.
Like any election
Obviously,
does.
there's no election.
Well, yeah, no doy. That's the point. Like, what election?
You're from America, you should know this.
Exactly, but at least they lie and they're like, oh yeah, fucking. It's like we got like this.
They
Like,
mailed out all those pieces of paper that you gotta like mark up.
exactly. I
They
didn't
send
get
out
no
all
piece
those
of paper
adult
to mark
coloring
up.
books.
It's the scratch off tickets now instead of ballots.
Who'd I vote for this time?
Sent you a fucking
Wait,
lotto
they're all the
ticket.
same.
Well, I guess we have to kill the prime minister.
Heard.
We?
Obviously, no one else is gonna do it.
I'm on vacation right now, man. We're in the south. This is great.
Monoma kind of like
Going to a beach
sounds
or
up to
some
you guys
shit.
like, do you ever worry about what you say in public?
What did you
Try
say?
not to.
Brox automatically assumes he already said something. He's
You
like, "What'd
turned
say?"
to him, what'd you say?
Yeah, he's like, what'd you say?
And he's like, I didn't say anything. This is my first time joining this conversation, but Walker just said that he wants to kill the prime minister of Japan.
Who doesn't?
It's like people are just like walking by you on this train station. Yeah. It's like, right.
It's only a big deal if you bring attention to it, really.
Yeah, you guys are just like casually talking. And it's true. Everybody, all these other people, they've got other places to be. They've got other things to do. They are just walking by you. And Monoma is looking nervous as fuck as you guys are like,
So-
developing in this conversation here.
So why
Hey.
are you here again?
He's here to help.
I'm a hero.
Isn't that
Are
like
we- is this
why
a-
we're all
it's
here?
like a no smoking area.
Well, yeah, it's Japan. You're indoors.
You're just,
Alright.
you're doing a whole lot of
You guys can head outdoors.
doing a whole lot of not
And it's pretty like
helping.
chill to smoke outdoors, right?
Eh.
We haven't done anything yet. We just took a train.
Yeah,
Well,
we were
I-
talking
well,
a
yeah,
lot
but
about
you're-
Denki's mom.
When we get off, the
We were
train-
talking about Dinky's mom for a while.
We
I
get-
bought you that cup of ramen because you lost your credit card.
Lost my credit card. I don't.
You said that you lost your credit card so that he would buy you a cup of ramen.
Proxy is smiling because it was actually him as Bigums being like, I lost my credit card.
That's
I saw the whole thing.
He's super confused. Like,
Bigums like, I'm rich. Proxy.
When we get off the train,
exactly. Like what?
Walker lights a cigarette and gives it to Monoma, and I was like, "Smoke that and settle down."
Don't tell him to smoke. You're gonna break his lungs.
Yeah, one of us like,
Hit the goddamn cigarette and mellow out, man.
he's like, it's like hands and knees hacking.
I could have told you that.
First off,
Proxy takes a cigarette, hands him a red bean cake. Let's
these
go,
are like
kid.
they're like Newports, you know, menthols. He's like,
See, now you're not bitching about things.
Guys, we
You're making
can't
a scene.
harass
Get
the
out.
intern.
But that's what makes it fun.
he's got tears in his eyes.
When doesn't he?
You took the cigarette.
Yeah, I took the cigarette
Or
and gave him a
Gruesome
red bean
asked if
cake.
you're gonna like finish that.
Hmm?
Gruesome asked if you're gonna finish that.
I'll hand it to him. I'll start my own.
Yeah,
If I hand him one.
he eats it.
Oh man.
That's what he expected.
Just like still lit. Just
It's no different than if he smoked it. Still just used.
I could have got a hit at least.
So are we? Where are we going?
I don't know. We're at the train station.
Well, yeah, we rode the train. We got here.
you guys are terrible heroes.
I'm gonna kick him. Don't you
Throwing him a
disrespect me
little
like that.
boot to the rib.
Like soy sauce. Kick him on.
Roll a perception check
Oh,
Everyone's just watching.
as
All
you
of us?
as you give him a quick little like, shut up, man.
perception 24.
There's like you feel like a tug on like just above your ankle when you pull your boot back, and he like rolls over and is like, oh god, fuck.
Motherfuckers, you just untie my shoe, you piece of shit.
You look, no, your shoe's good.
Okay, that's weird. Whatever.
We really should have explained to you how we operate before this. But we're gonna just move on. So let's like go into the town and let's just like buy different clothes. Since we're all wearing UA hero gear.
I would assume that you guys have like a backpack with
I'm-
you know, a
Proxy's like in
change or
jeans and
two
a
of
shirt.
clothes.
I do
Well,
have my hero
Took
costume.
my poop jerky.
You should have fucking told me.
Gruesome lets you guys know that he's got a place if you need somewhere to crash.
How?
Huh?
Gruesome's hooked up.
Aren't you?
Gruesome pulls out his phone, right? And
And
it's
the most kites ever talked to this.
I was like,
yeah.
I bet that
It's
Kite's
just
the one being like, all right, we gotta get focused. And
it's
everyone's
just
like,
covered
what?
in cracks, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've got this app," and he opens up this app,
It's like Verbo.
and it's a government bidding website for foreclosed properties.
God damn it.
And he's like, "See, so there's like a dozen places just in a couple of blocks that we could totally go crash at." Because
So you don't have a place.
He's like, "No, I've got 12 places."
So we're breaking into a place.
It's probably the worst thing we've
So
done.
like Bigum's like we'll walk out and like we'll just look around and I'm sure that I can just see a hotel somewhere.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah, you go.
Need a hotel. We just got here.
we can just go to the prison.
It is pretty late at night.
Okay.
It might do you guys some good to like sleep in some real beds for a night.
I'm good with the safe house. I'm from England.
Yeah. Fuck it. Gruesome.
They don't
Lead
have
the way.
hotels there.
Or like just trust me.
This one's got 4 bedrooms
That's adorable.
and
There's 6 of us.
a mortuary in the basement.
And we don't have to show them our IDs to get in.
Yeah. Our IDs might be a problem.
Your guys' might. I'm good. Follow me. Walk into a hotel.
Yeah, you go walk into the hotel. The
You're under
clerk's
18.
sitting there and is like, "Can I help you, kid?"
Yeah, I need
We're all just waiting
do you guys
outside.
do you guys have a like penthouse floor? Like you guys got that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is it occupied right now?
No.
All right, cool. Let me get that real quick.
Can I see some ID, sir?
Hey yo,
Yeah.
let me get
I'll
a.
slide him my ID with my fucking diamond credit card. Money talks. Me being 16 doesn't matter if I'm loaded.
He like,
But you also wonder, this kid steal his parents' credit card.
yeah, he runs the ID and he's like, "UA, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this?" And he looks. He's like, "The name on the credit card matches."
Yeah.
Where
Where do you think I got it?
there is an insurance charge for under 18.
You run it.
Very well, sir.
Thank you.
he runs.
Bought
Do
a
you
car
ask
in the
for a
penthouse.
receipt?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Do the numbers? Do you comprehend yen? Does Bigum's comprehend yen opposed to dollars? 'Cause
I know that it's a lot more than dollar. So like,
because it is like if you look at the receipt, it's a fuckload of zeros. It is more zeros than you're used to.
yeah. But like, I don't know. I'll scrub off like 4 zeros and be like, yeah, that's probably close enough.
Okay,
That's probably about.
if
what
that's
I
your
spent.
mentality, then I won't push that issue any further.
It's probably about how much I spent.
How many nights did you reserve for?
Oh, 1 second.
Runs.
How long do we need?
One night? Do we need more than that?
We're on the move. Like it's
Yeah.
fine.
I guess one night.
All right, cool.
Yeah, just the one night.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just one.
Yeah. How many cards do you want?
5, sure. Yeah.
6.
It doesn't particularly
There are
matter.
6 of you.
Gruesome and Proxy are always
But
together.
yeah, Gruesome and Proxy hang out.
There's also a lot of security cameras in a hotel.
Yeah.
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 Man, we're already in it.
Apparently.
You guys just go to the penthouse. It's nice. It's not.
I'm gonna put my hood up. when we
This
walk
this
in.
isn't the Ritz, right? This isn't Trump Tower or whatever kind of.
Wait, how many
Extra
how many
bougie?
yen was it?
I'll show the
With
receipt.
the 4 zeros?
Yeah, with the 4 zeros. It was-
Without
yeah,
the 4 zeros, I guess?
it's what, like a 500 to 1 ratio, something
around
like
there.
that.
Like 476.
Yeah, I'd have to math something out. It was ludicrous, and you
Okay.
see that it was basically like double for the insurance charge, which so happens to just be in the tip section. So as it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head up to the suite. It's
Your
got
parents
enough
haven't asked
room,
that you
not
like
necessarily
the
enough
penthouse
bed.
and the car, and they're just like, whatever.
Do they have cigarettes in the lobby?
It's gonna be a while before they get the statement.
True.
No, you cannot have cigarettes in the
Do they
lobby.
have them for sale?
Oh, no, I don't think they would. It's Japan. You'd have to you gotta find like a convenience store.
Yeah. One of the newspaper stands.
Yeah.
I was gonna charge multiple cartons to his room.
Yeah. This isn't like Yemen. They're not just handing out cigarette cartons to kids in hotel rooms, You guys shack up for the night. Nice and relaxed. Very good. You wake up in the next morning. How are you going to go about your investigation? Are you going to be asking after Shiggy? Are you going to be asking after Midoriya? Are you going to be asking anything at all, or are you just going to be walking places?
Can I see if using profession thief,
Yeah.
will that allow me to roll to check if I have any contacts in the area?
Yeah, and even
or
if you
Gruesome.
even if you don't have contacts, you could roll that 100% to like find the area of town, you know?
Yeah, to find more.
Yeah. You gonna go off and do that alone, probably?
I'll take gruesome.
To Gruesome? Hell yeah.
The gruesome, twosome.
26.
26 is good. You don't have any active contacts here in Nintendo, but you're relatively quickly able to identify a couple of places, walking just a little ways off of Main Street where it's like, okay, that's a massage parlor.
Oh yeah.
You
Happy
know.
endings.
Yeah, that's, and then you're like, so if I could get a hold of like their manager, maybe then I could find something
okay.
up the chain. You find another place, and it's like, oh yeah, that place totally just sold a switchblade to like a toddler. You know,
That's one does.
I could totally, you could find something through there. You find a couple businesses
Yeah.
around. What kind of questions do you ask?
So that
What
toddler
exactly
is
are we looking
totally
for
within his
with-
rights now. Toddler's totally within his rights now. to own that
True,
switchblade.
they're allowed to.
Yeah,
As of yesterday.
as of yesterday.
What exactly are we looking for
I'm
with?
not sure what kind of quirk you have to have for a switchblade to be considered support gear, but okay. I'm sure with the right cop, with the right lawyer.
My quirk is it's about to get a bit diddly, isn't it, bruv?
My quirk is I will cut you.
give us your bits, mate.
Go with the giblets.
What exactly are we looking for here?
So he's just
We're
robbing
trying to
people for
find
breast milk.
we're trying to find Midoriya and All Might because Midoriya and All Might are gonna find Shigaraki. And we're
So
worried
Midoriya is our goal.
we're worried that
I thought
Shigaraki-
Shigaraki was the primary goal and Midoriya was a secondary goal.
Because we assume Midoriya is also looking for Shigaraki. I
Yeah.
assume we find Shigaraki, Midoriya will find Midoriya.
I thought it was if we find Midoriya, he leads us to Shigaraki because he's been on this for like 2 weeks
No,
before us.
no, both.
Chicken and the egg kind of idea.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
are not necessarily. One is not necessarily better than the other. The goal might be to find Shigaraki, find Midoriya, but if we find Midoriya first, that's not
I much prefer chicken nuggets.
bad.
Has your red bean cake.
I've been.
This
craving,
isn't an egg.
I've been craving chicken.
Could be a chicken. Alright.
Silly proxy. Beans are not chicken.
We tried that, right? It was like 600 beans. Um,
Yeah, so you start asking after if
Yeah.
if
any
anybody knew.
vigilantes looking?
Yeah, if there's vigilantes around, if Shigaraki's been spotted.
Yeah.
You heard that Tartarus broke out. Have any of those villains made an appearance? Really quick, kind of hot on everybody's lips was just a couple of days ago, Overhaul was spotted
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
shit.
and had been cornered by police, left 27 officers dead.
Yeah, that about tracks.
They only know that it was 27 because they all got together afterwards and did a head count because there was nothing but paste left.
Damn.
Wild.
Yeah, there's a lot, that the police here are beyond ineffectual right now. They have been eviscerated, completely gutted out, and that there is a citizen militia that has formed and is actually handling it is actually handling like security for the town. They have formed basically a volunteer police force. What was it, 24 that you had rolled?
Or 26.
26, something like
14
that.
plus 12.
Okay. So you don't get a whole lot of information on them other than that they'll be pretty easy to spot out once
Mhm.
you spot them.
Any heroes running around? here?
There was word about some kid that made like green lightning. He was like fast.
Mm-hmm.
And he was with an old man in
There we go.
like yellow. But yeah, you are
In the right place.
in the right place supposedly. You guys what's your initial plans for the morning?
I'm not sure. My friends convinced me to come down here because they said that I could fight villains.
You go look for villains?
Well, I don't know. What are we doing? Are we going to go do the thing, or am I going to be loose?
You are not going to be loose.
Damn it.
Let me out. Let me out.
Look, man, I ain't got no connections down here. My family was up north.
Yeah, we're kind of in tread lightly territory.
Hit up some tabloids.
In fact, not only do you not have connections, but like if your name gets out, it's very possible that there's like a rival gang down
Yeah.
here that would put you in danger.
So we gotta be cool, honey boo boo.
Yeah. Maybe I get like a mask. Always wanted a mask.
Yeah, I'm keeping the hoodie up.
Yeah. Very incognito.
I've got like my ODM gear like underneath, like loose clothes.
Monoma is just like dramatically walking everywhere behind you
Is
guys.
he still wearing his fucking hero costume?
Yeah, it's
We need to
just
get
like
his ass out of that.
it's like a black cloak, you know.
Is
He's
it
got his-
is it recognizable?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
And like,
it's not like spandex kind of hero costume, but it is like this guy's either a street musician or a pro hero.
Hey Shakespeare,
What?
you need to lose those fucking threads.
But they're protective. They're Kevlar woven fibers.
Oh, translucent and getting spotted is not protective, mate.
I don't think we explained very well that you're with 2 wanted criminals.
Right.
And I was
because
a
they
gang member.
changed.
And if the gang finds me, they don't like me.
What?
So
Monoma,
change.
if someone finds us, they're going to try and kill us. You
He
need to
goes-
lose the fucking coat.
He goes and gets changed.
We're just ruining his whole fucking day. He thought it was
Yeah,
great.
He was
He's just
Mr.
like, oh
he
my
thought
God.
he thought you guys were going. He thought that you guys were leaving to like suit up full hero costumes, go kick some ass for justice, and then bring the bad guys to jail. And now you're like, this is fucking undercover work, dude. Like,
He's
shut
lucky
the
we
fuck
didn't
up.
What are we going to-
do? With what fucking army are we going to suit? At these goddamn what are we going to suit up? And what cavalry do we have left?
He thought that there were 4 of you and like 2 pros, ostensibly, and Aizawa was following up with 6 other students.
Yeah, with fucking overhaul at large. God fucking damn it.
Well, he didn't know Overhaul was
He's
at
a
large.
dreamer.
This is the first time you guys have heard of that.
He's an idiot.
You need a drink, man.
Ah. I'll go light a
Proxy
cigarette.
found a place that would serve you guys.
I just buy alcohol for us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you absolutely could.
I need a Stella and a cigarette.
I was always going to be in town.
Isn't that a
tonight.
French thing?
No.
He also forwards a text that there's another asset in the area. It is the pro hero team that Jiro has been studying under, Rhythm and Blues.
They don't sound like they're gonna get their asses fucking kicked at all.
There is
They sound like
also
they're-
one more.
They
There's-
sound like they're totally useful and not fucking stupid. What is their quirk? They harmonize really well and it makes the bad guys stop what they're doing.
Kumbaya.
Fuck me. I light another cigarette.
So do you
our
like
cool
actually
move is
ask what they do?
Kumbaya.
Yeah, I ask what the fuck they do.
Yeah, so there's 2 of them, and you're not far off. One of them through the power of
Oh,
sounds that he produces.
you're doing this to mock me, is what you're doing.
No. He can
you son of a bitch.
he can like entrance people, not like a full on hypnotism, but he can enamor.
Oh, he fucking scats really good and they stop being bad.
They don't stop being bad. They just stop and look at him. The other one, sounds that he produces, can deal physical damage, temporary deafness, stuff like that.
So he plays really bad jazz.
Yeah. So it's one of them. One of them is like really good elevator music, and the other one is really bad elevator music.
Can I call Aizawa?
Damn it.
There is another asset in the area if you so choose to utilize it that might be a little
No!
more paced. Kite, you know this guy. It is an American pro hero, Private Eye,
Okay.
and he has a tracking quirk.
That might be something we can fucking work with.
He also, Kite, carries a gun, so like he's a little more serious.
He's
somebody,
also probably known by the gangs because
as somebody who went to school primarily for jazz music. Let me tell you, there is nothing more goddamn useless in any functional situation than fucking jazz music.
Jiro texts you is like, how fucking dare you? Like, these pro heroes are an inspiration to people everywhere.
I just text her back, don't start with me, bitch.
She sends a screenshot of her forwarding that message to Zhao.
Ooh, you're gonna get your ass beat. Can I call Aizawa?
Yeah, he answers.
Hey, look, it's not going good.
Kite, what's wrong?
Walker's on his second pack of cigarettes.
Bigum's swinging from a chandelier.
We have not left the hotel.
The other guy and the homeless man disappeared.
We have no leads. I think we've traumatized Monoma.
Bigums really wants to punch somebody. I fear the next grandma we pass.
Hurry.
Bigum's getting to the point where he's just like headbutting the wall furiously.
Like great violence.
No, it's fine. Why don't we just wait for the pro hero rave master, whose quirk is that he plays really cool house music and flashes bright, shiny fucking light sticks at bad guys until they decide world peace is a better fucking option.
Wait, are
Walker.
you talking about the belly button laser guy?
But it's like, no, the bright flashing light hero was Beacon, and she died in the initial explosion.
I hate that I can't kill myself.
Walker, the mission. The longer we're in here fucking around, the more people are dying.
The greatest joke ever is that you can't die.
Meanwhile, Proxy's just walking around downtown with Gruesome,
You're like
whistling.
getting like serious info.
They're just having a good time walking around.
I kill another cigarette and I'm like, fine, let's go.
Finally!
All right, Aizawa, we're on the case. Click.
Proxy, you get a hit. Tonight, you catch wind that there's going to be a villain attack just off of the train station. There is a bank of ATMs and a bank proper that sits just outside of the train station, and that there is a group of villains that are planning on hitting that tonight. No idea if there's any further affiliation or anything, but
if we've got word, Midoriya might have word. So
yeah. And Midoriya is the kind of guy that gets strung out for 2 weeks hunting down the main villain because he's taking down little groups of street thugs the entire time because he can't differentiate. Yeah, he doesn't have a stack of importance when it comes to targets. He just goes.
Oh, all right.
I feel like me and Midoriya would get along swimmingly.
I feel like I'm gonna lose my
His righteous
goddamn
heart might
mind
lose
trying
you.
to rein both of you in.
Proxy will text you guys and be like, "Hey, this is happening tonight." Midoriya.
You guys
might
are all
be
sitting there yelling in the suite, and you just get a text from Proxy like, "Hey, I found this. Found all this useful information."
Hey, look, we're doing it.
Fuck yeah.
Go team.
Perfect!
Oh man. Oh.
All right, we go out. We get all blacks, right?
Yeah.
We stage like we're doing the hit too.
Yeah.
Right. We filter in. We figure out who's there. We can even watch from afar. This is great.
Yeah, we
Mona
whack
looks at
them
you
all.
guys like, we're recruiting more people?
No.
we're-
They're hitting the fucking ATMs. We're hitting the ATMs.
We're hitting them.
We're hitting them hitting the ATMs.
If we can, it might be overhaul.
With
We
blacks.
don't fucking know. Oh my god, no.
I imagine at this point, like Walker's like on the manic side of things, like just all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Yeah,
a constant bipolar,
Just the need for everything to fall
Meltdown.
apart is overwhelming. You send Aizawa the information?
Mhm.
Okay. You send Aizawa the information. He tells you to be cautious. That they'll.
Did I ever get my fucking submachine gun?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to take it on the trains.
Damn it. That's right.
We have to rewrite the whole incident with the cop.
Yeah,
Like,
we'd have to go back to. We'd have to go
Would I be able to get a gun between now and tonight?
Private Eye has. We know where he is. Maybe.
Probably not.
I mean, if you find the location of one, I can get it for you.
You have a couple locations of some skeevy businesses, and one that is potentially an arms dealer. But you haven't spent any time building a relationship.
Okay.
You could, of course, send Bigums on a heist, I suppose.
You don't need a relationship if I'm fast enough.
Hey, you think you could?
You
like-
could you could split off a crew, right? Like Bigum's Proxy and Kite or something like that.
I don't need it that.
Bigum's
bad,
Kite
it's
and
fine.
Monoma.
I just
Clown's
really
got a gun if you ask nicely.
Gruesome.
Who?
Clown
Clown's got a couple guns.
doesn't
if
have
you-
ammo.
Maybe
comes
some
sep-
ammo.
ammo comes separate. That's a different bargain.
I mean, yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot.
You asked the clown.
Oh, I tried this. Wait, hold on. Last time I was not specific with my verbiage, and it got back to me. I would like to request a Heckler and Koch M&P5 submachine gun.
He doesn't know what that is. What? You know what that is?
German.
He vomits up a dildo.
I told you he didn't know what that was.
Well, I tried.
Heck cock.
Thanks, bud.
He has the gun from High Island, man.
What was the gun for my?
I don't know. He took it.
He turns into it. It was the deal.
Oh yeah, it was the deal.
Okay, well, this obviously isn't going to
Work.
Big cock.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
thanks, buddy.
he doesn't often give you things. You should probably take it.
He'd be really offended if you didn't take
It's
it.
covered in slime. Some kind of liquid.
You should definitely take it.
He looks really excited.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
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 I smack Kite with it.
He gets so
I can't believe
excited.
you've done this.
I cannot believe you've done this.
He pops. Smoke surrounds the area for a small while. Walker, a slot machine stands before you and Kite.
Oh, that's good.
Is the lever his penis?
Does
The
he have
clown is
one?
100%.
Am I about to Am I about to give Handy a handy?
You just smacked me with Danky's mom's dildo. Like,
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, right.
Walker, I need you to roll percentile dice for Kite.
Oh, this is great.
51.
51. Oh, a pick 3. Add a card to your hold from your deck.
oh,
So slap out 3 cards, and you get to pick 1 to add to your hold for the session.
ooh, this
Did
one
I
got a
just-
star on
Did
it.
I just dildo slap you into a quirk upgrade?
Yeah.
So the slot machine is a function of how Kite can permanently upgrade his quirk.
Oh.
It does also provide just like day bonuses, like that one is. But yeah, through the slots, Kite alters his deck and can gain upgrades permanently to jokers and cards in his deck.
So now if you want an upgrade, you just got to give his business a little tickle tickle.
He has to be procced to the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
And that can happen 2 ways, either through appeasing the clown, whether that's a thumb up the booty hole or whatever, or through use of the Kusarigama in combat.
Which I get by pulling a joker.
Huh. Neat. All right, we just dildo slapped Kite a quirk upgrade.
Yeah, thanks, man. Love it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one's just a day upgrade, but very nice.
Back to business at hand.
Back to the business at hand. Is there any setup that you guys want to do for
Yeah,
the
let's
day?
stake the place out.
You go
Yeah.
kind of check the place.
It's a
Security
train
seems
station,
low.
so it's not like too suspicious.
We'll just get
Nah.
like an idea of entrances, exits, what we're dealing with.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a good layout for the land. It's pretty open. It's just outside the train station. So the bank is part of the train station, but the front door comes in from the outside. The ATMs are kind of lined just in a room, just a glass room, sunroom out
Classic.
front of that. Very easy, accessible, very high trust setup. You would notice one other thing during your stakeout, just by the fact that you're out and about now during the day. You see groups of guys walking by. Usually very just normal kind of Japanese men look to them, but they carry like police batons, nightsticks, and they all have just like a white headband.
Oh, this is that citizen militia.
This is that citizen militia.
Okay,
And
they're
it
chill.
seems that white headband is how they're differentiating themselves.
Okay, so they're like, we're not fucking with them.
But it's not like a hood, right?
No. It is a headband
It's not pointy and white.
with a red dot right on the front. Nah.
Oh,
It doesn't have the like rising sun on it or anything.
No.
it does have the rising sun. It has a red dot.
Banzai,
Banzai.
banzai, banzai. So yeah, that is the
My quirk is I summon bonsai planes.
the local militia.
Quirk 0.
We had a lot of
Love to
fucked
see
up
how that
jokes
one
this
gets
session.
worked in.
There is a quirk for a villain. Yeah, the day passes if you're not going to try to
Seems easy
investigate any
enough.
more of these businesses or anything like that.
Let's, you know
So
what?
we're,
if
we're
we
trying
have
to be like
time-
incognito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Whatever you're
Bigums-
thinking, you
Bigums-
probably shouldn't
No,
do it.
listen. I'm trying to help, okay? Bigums should probably either A, stay at the hotel, or B, be on the rooftops or something. I shouldn't
Yeah.
be with you guys. We're not trying to
No.
get
You're
attention.
a free man. You can do what you want.
If you
Stop.
want if you think you can rob a gun store and
Unfortunately.
get me an AK, go for it. But otherwise,
I just fucking heard. Point me in the right direction.
That way.
do we know the
Kite
direction?
slash
of a-
or Walker slash proxy. You point me in a direction.
Do we have a direction of a?
I'll point him towards
dealer?
the downtown area, the
Yeah,
that I was at.
yeah. You point out a couple of businesses
Yeah.
that you had asked around at and stuff.
I'll go for a little stroll.
You gonna break in?
Yeah.
Monoma would go with you.
Oh,
no,
really?
no.
Okay.
No. Absolutely not.
He's got useful quirks.
That's cool. I'm good.
I'm gonna. I don't know if there's anything I can just prep. I could prep some.
Could bleed a little.
Just bleed all over the scene. That wouldn't help you very much.
Could bleed into the
for
fire.
fun.
The fire sprinkler system.
Oh, should get.
Wild.
Oh, it's a little too late now. That's fine. I'm having thoughts.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Very.
Yeah. Watch how much you're thinking. Do
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Don't become addicted to the thoughts.
Might get a headache.
They hurt those thoughts. Hey, we want a boost, a buff.
Yeah, you can do a little buffing before it hits.
I mean, if anything,
There's no
if you-
guarantee that Aizawa's gonna get there before it's time.
I'll text Aizawa and say what his ETA is.
It's gonna be relatively late into the night,
Hmm.
and so you're not sure when they're hitting. It's just a coin toss if Aizawa's crew's gonna be there or not.
If you got any sort of buff you can give Biggums before he breaks into an
Hey.
arms dealer place, that'd be great.
See if you can get me any explosives.
I will grab what I can.
Monoma's like, what?
Shut up.
Preferably something like a moldable plastic explosive, something I can rig a train station to blow up with.
Well, I mean,
Obviously, we're having this conversation fucking quietly.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
but-
and in private.
Any kind of major fragmentation device would work too, as long as we're indoors.
it really boils down to what they got. But like, sure.
Yeah. I need to build a bomb.
Yeah, I piece that together.
Cool. All right. Knock him dead, champ.
Poor choice of words.
I'll look over him and say, still think this was a good idea?
The villains have to be brought to justice,
Right on, cowboy.
but we should make sure that there's no civilians in the area if you're going to set off explosions.
Well, that's the idea.
That'll be late enough.
Presumably the train station's going to be closed.
It's not. Train stations are open.
Yeah, we
24/7.
totally got there at like midnight.
Yeah.
Well,
Future us problem.
We will deal with the civilians when we get to that
a
point.
little.
We're still not sure if we can even fight these people.
Remember, no Russian.
No English. Let's go.
I don't even know Russian.
Marquise got that joke.
I did. I sure fucking did.
Ian, I think, got it too.
Wild. Wild. Marquise, you're gonna break in?
Yeah, like I'll take a little bit of time to
Case
like
the joint a little bit.
yeah,
Perception.
because I need to see. Oh, did you give me a buff before I left? Walker?
Yes, I got you.
I don't know what the buff does.
Yeah, what
Kind of whatever you want it to. What do you need as far as like a physical stat buff?
Physical stat, I could take.
They're not supposed to be the villains, PJ.
Physical, probably my strength
Okay.
Supposed
in
to be.
case shit goes wrong.
I'll give you a check for strength buff.
What's
Fucking really good.
35.
35.
Yeah.
You have a +4 modifier, not score.
Rock and roll.
+2.
No, +4.
How long does that last for?
Oh, the other way.
How much quirk do you want to like spend on that? Generally speaking, your stuff is kind of like.
I have enough time for a short rest now. Still don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you like I can recover I think half on a short rest.
Yeah.
I'll give you a half charge, like half my day's charge.
Okay. Yeah. So you got
So
like an
I'll-
hour or two.
Buff you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if things go wrong, I can hit people really fucking hard. That's gonna be a 26.
PJ, boy, you psychopath.
Oh, missed it.
PJ, we're
They
trying.
were talking about no Russian. PJ's just like, oh yeah, I had no idea what was going on. I just like joined in. My first time, I had no idea either.
Admittedly,
into
as a
it.
kid when I was playing it, I was just
I didn't either.
This is just a thing.
And I popped
then
them, and they started shooting, and it was like I shot like a couple like TSA agents, and I was like, "What am I doing?" I'm like, "What is going on here?" And I was looking
I
around,
kinda
and it's like civilians are falling down all over the place, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I looked over, and then I recognized the main bad guy, and I was like, "Oh, I'm the bad guy." What?
Okay. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, right?
Oh,
This
okay.
was like the best Call of Duty game ever. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was
so good.
fucking dynamite. If you didn't get called slurs in the lobby of Modern Warfare 2, you didn't grow up in the golden era of gaming.
Big facts.
This was a kind of a big deal when it happened because the video game, like Treyarch it was Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward put a warning, and they made it a skippable mission.
Yeah,
Because you play as
a CIA,
a CIA
undercover
agent
Yeah,
trying to infiltrate the Russian bad guys.
Mhm.
And they shoot up Moscow International,
Oh wow.
and you just
as a false flag.
they're trying to blame the Americans. So
Mhm.
they say, remember, in the elevator right before you start shooting, they say the title of the mission. They say, remember, no Russian. And then like the elevator door opens and it's like the security line, and you just like
Damn.
It's
And you
kind
just
of
charge
vicious.
through
it-
the
It's kind
airport.
of
That's
vicious.
wild.
Mowing down families and
when
shit.
I was
crazy.
when I was 12, that was a lot. That was a
Yeah.
ballsy move for a video game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They would have been like 10, so.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I didn't know
the
that.
only thing that threw me off initially because I didn't read.
Mhm.
You know, they give you the little warning, and I'm like, "What is this? Okay, come on,
Dialogue.
to the next mission." Yeah. And you get up to the front, and the only thing that threw me off is when it opens the door. There's security guards standing right there. I'm like, "Oh, okay, we're breaking in. It's a heist thing or whatever." And these security guards, and we're heavily armed. And they start shooting. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so we're just going." And so I shoot some of the security, and then I see like civilians falling all
You're
over
like-
the place, and I'm like, "That's like a mom with a stroller."
Yeah, it's bad.
It's
dude.
kind of
Yeah.
It's
And I was like,
Damn.
"Oh!" And then just mercilessly started
Damn.
felling families.
yeah. That was a
defining moment.
that
of
was a
childhood.
character defining moment of my childhood. Was that particular moment of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That and like you
The way
grew
the
up-
mission ends too really sets you up because spoilers for Modern Warfare 2 from
from 2012.
2002 or whatever. At the end of the mission, it turns out that they know that you were a CIA plant the whole time, and that's
Oh.
why they took your character.
Oh, that's fucked.
So they get to the escape van, and it's like no, and he shoots you, and
Damn.
puts you down to then have
An actual
an
American
actual
body.
American,
and it
there.
starts
Yeah.
World War III.
It starts World War III, and it's wild.
That's cool.
It was beautiful.
Really
Then
cool.
the very next mission is like Russia hitting the eastern seaboard.
hitting New York. Yeah.
Damn. And the
Russian
only Call of Duty
subs
game I
coming
played
out.
is the one where Kevin Spacey's the president.
Oh
Yeah, I know.
God! Infinite
Oh.
Warfare.
It was just because the
no.
zombies on that one was the 80s, and I was like, that's cool.
Zombies.
I loved zombies.
Zombies sucked after Black Ops 2.
I don't know. It was fun being a
Zombies
teenager.
kind
And
of
then...
sucked in general.
I liked it when it was still Nazi
I
zombies.
don't know.
I liked putting down endless hordes of undead Nazis. I got.
I
behind
kind
that.
of liked the Call of Duty Ghost, the Extraction, the Alien
I thought Ghost
Extraction,
was cool too.
because
Ghost was
like
cool,
that
too.
had some objectives. You could get some things done, and it
Mhm.
wasn't like Easter eggs. Oh, we're telling some silly story by going and doing all these random things kind of deal. It was like
Mhm.
an actual infiltration, waves, mission, exfiltrate kind of deal. I like that enough. Ghost was a good one too.
I want a proper like Japanese feudalist Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty, like the gunpowder era end of like feudal Japan.
Yeah,
That would be cool as
I'd
fuck.
play that.
I'd
Ghost of
play the
Tsushima.
I'd
fuck
play
out of that.
be like hold fast, nations at war kind of deal.
Yeah.
Where it's all muzzle loaders and that game fucking
You
slaps.
get like the
I'm
model
sorry. We
1887,
are
and that's like we are.
we're-
This is
We
the
are
night of tangents.
off today.
We haven't seen each other for a
Holy
while.
shit. It's been a couple of weeks since we've all sat down like this.
I missed you guys.
I'm scoping.
Missed you
I'm
guys.
scoping I'm scoping the place. It was 26 on perception.
Yeah. And just a perception roll, right?
That's what you asked for. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I asked for.
Yeah.
As I said.
Cool. So you're sitting out there staring at this place, and it's not too terribly long before like a guy comes out, crosses the street, walks right up to you, and is like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
Oh no, I'm up on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not too long before a guy then comes out and
Oh.
stands like at the end of the sidewalk and just like stares up at you, and he just like lights a cigarette and smokes it for a minute while just staring at you.
Big yikes. Stranger danger.
You wave, he flips you off.
Start screaming that you're a minor.
I think that means we've been had, my dude.
Well, like, I mean, more likely. But like, fuck it. Cool. Yeah. So this building, is this like a 1-story, 2-story?
You're on a 2-story. This building's a 3-story. It's got some apartments up on top, and then the storefront is down below.
Cool.
Classic city style.
I'm gonna call Walker real quick.
What's good?
So, how loud can I be?
Don't.
Your voice is already too loud.
That's
not
First of all,
give me-
lower your voice.
give me
shouting.
a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
How bad do you want this stuff?
3.
3.
Out of 5.
4.5.
6 out of 10.
4.5. 4.5.
Out of 5.
Can you do
4.5?
4.5
Is it out of 5 or out of 10?
out of 10?
I said
Out of
10.
5.
4.5 out of 4.5. Got
All
it.
right.
4.5 out of 3. Fuck yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Click.
I should have made him stick with 3.
As soon as you hear the click, it's like,
He in fact did not have you.
Like,
Yeah,
damn it,
I
that's
will,
at least 7.
It's at least a 7. Okay. See, now the funny,
I'm listening. I'm here.
you
so
see, the funny thing.
I'm
You're
gonna
voting
do it.
alone, right?
The funny thing about this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't accept any help.
Yeah, no.
Tried to give you an out.
So like I'll walk like back to where like the dude can't like see me,
Yeah, you.
and then I'm just going to because like you said it's like 3-story, storefront is like 2-story, and then apartments on top.
Yeah.
Question is, do we think the apartments on top are where they're gonna keep the good shit?
Like the families?
The question really is do they own the apartments up top at all?
Exactly. But like, if
Or
they're
are
selling
you gonna
guns and shit, I wouldn't
Teleport
imagine.
on top of like a cradle with a baby crying.
I wouldn't imagine that
Full of
if this is a place that is like selling weapons, I wouldn't imagine that they would like have that many loose ends that they would have that they wouldn't also own the top. So yeah, I'm gonna blip into one of the apartments.
Yeah, you start kind of just jogging up and then blip.
Yep.
Across. You just blip into a apartment.
Blip into a room. What do I
Yeah.
say?
It's like a kid's bedroom.
Okay.
The kid is not here. Doesn't seem to be
Thank
anybody in
fuck.
the room. It's got trains wallpaper,
He likes trains.
and there's like toys around. There's the play mat that's like the city with the cars.
And then a wall
It's
full
like-
of like
It's like
FNFALs.
you can tell that the kid's just like getting to the point where they're going to be too old for this kind of stuff, but are still old toddler.
All right, cool. Do I hear anything in like the adjacent rooms?
Perception roll.
You asked us like
28.
multiple times if we didn't want to do anything before the raid, and I was like, well, I guess I'll give him something to do.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
28.
28. Yeah, like through the wall to your right, you hear what sounds like two people maybe arguing.
Could be
Okay.
fucking.
A man and a woman.
Okay.
Oh, are you like catching the divorce while Junior's playing Guitar Hero downstairs?
Cool. Well, this isn't where I need to be.
Rock and roll all night.
It's randomly hear a
Okay, so I
You
will.
hear the woman like scream.
like what,
I was kidding, Ian.
like what kind of scream?
You hear maybe like a nightstand fall over, something hit the ground, and scream.
I'm gonna like walk out of the room,
Yeah,
like round the corner.
there's a short hallway. You see immediately across there's like a bathroom, and to your left is like a living room, and the TV is on, but you don't hear any sound. But you look, and there is a kid sitting on the couch, and he's got headphones on,
That's crazy.
and just has like a little game.
All right.
Controller.
Well, I'm going to.
Does not notice you.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna like peek through the door of wherever like the room that I heard that sound come from.
Door's closed.
I will open the door.
Yeah, you like just swing it open or like peek.
Peek.
Yeah, just a little. You click and do a little peek, and it's immediately like this. Get away from me, you monster! And the you see this guy over top a woman. He's got a belt in hand and is currently like raising it above his head, and she is like hands up, kicking away.
Cool. He's getting tied up. He's getting tied up.
Things like, you want a bomb? Yeah. All right, give me a second.
You peek it, and it's like he's going, and he just like he looks up and just makes eye contact with you for the briefest of moments. You blip behind him. That's kind of your normal.
No, it'll be in front of him. I want to blip in front of him and like use the full momentum.
Yeah.
He's getting just straight fucking decked.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh, dude, I have so much bonus strikes now. We got
It's a gruesome tale, PJ. This isn't a fairy tale.
12. Add more to that. Over 30.
Oh yeah, hit.
Okay, cool.
You got like an AC 13 on this guy.
And then I need that. I need that.
4 hit
Oh,
points.
and then I have that.
Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
This would be non-lethal.
Okay.
Okay.
This is just to send the message.
Yeah.
He was really itching to punch somebody,
5,
and we gave him the
6,
chance.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Who are you?
17.
Well, I was robbing the
that's
place,
17. It's 17 points of damage.
Yeah, you fucking rock him back. You feel cartilage crunch
Cool.
under your fists.
Cool.
That classic, just beautiful feeling on your knuckles of
Cool.
just
And then-
sheer pain through your wrist. He collapses to the ground, all but unconscious, like eyes completely blurred, unfocused, staring off into the ceiling.
Yeah, I won't spend the time to tape them up.
What's your AC?
Oh, my AC. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
29.
Remember, you're in your incognito clothes, no armor bonus.
29.
Yeah, there is a sharp pain in your leg.
Ah.
You take 5 points of damage
Yeah.
and feel like that you start bleeding. As from below you hear, "What the fuck?" And she stabs you.
Oh.
She has a kitchen knife in her hand.
So you're gonna stab me, but you weren't gonna stab him.
You didn't
Kinda
notice.
You know what?
Do you just like stand over her and say that?
Yeah.
She is screaming. She's like, "Get the fuck out of my house!" And she's gonna go again.
All right. Well, later.
She misses.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
blip
you-
anyways.
Oh yeah, you blip. Yeah. Where
Well,
do you
that's a
blip to?
problem. Let's see. I'll just like blip to the other side of the door. I'm just gonna walk out the front door. I need to figure out
Yeah,
where I am.
it's tough to walk.
Eh,
She got you right in the calf,
that's annoying.
and you look down, and it's a pretty good gash.
Tape it up with my duct tape.
You take a second and
You need some
Yeah.
flex seal for that.
Yeah.
you look up, and the kid is just staring at you. His headphones have come off, and he's like, "Are you the reason my daddy's so angry?"
Are you my mom?
No,
Santa
it's
Claus?
that's a whole other thing. You should talk to your mom about it. He doesn't seem like a super great guy, but have a good one, kid.
Do you know how to play Mario Kart?
I do. I'll kick your ass in Mario Kart, kid. But I'm busy right now. Well, maybe later.
I haven't been able to play with anybody.
Jesus Christ.
Marquise!
I'm sorry. He's giving me this, and
My parents don't let me have friends over.
well,
Play Mario Kart with a kid.
later. I leave the kid. I have a mission.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
Oh.
And like you see like the tears.
Back and play Mario Kart.
The woman is screaming behind you, and she's like, "Help!" And like,
Harold's a douche.
What are you doing?
I'm giving you explosives. It's a process.
The only explosion you're causing is a domestic disturbance!
The disturbance was already happening. I stopped the disturbance. I'm a hero.
Nothing! You got stabbed!
I picked it up. It's fine. Stop yelling at me.
Now we're having a domestic disturbance.
You had 4.5!
I didn't kill him. I only hit him once.
4.5!
We're only at like a 2.
A stab wound!
Walker's 4.5 is way different than Pickham's 4.5.
What's a 10? A fucking school shooting?
No. That's with like, the explosives and that's. I'm getting the stuff for the 10 actually. But anyways, I go downstairs.
You go out the door?
Yeah, I go out the door, tape up my leg.
headphones warning. You head out. There's maybe 3 other apartments. It's like 4 apartments to a floor.
I don't
you
think
know,
I don't think it's where I need to be.
there's stairs that go down.
Yeah, I'll go down.
Yeah, you head down the stairs. There is a short hallway. There's some mailboxes, inlaid classic apartment style.
Why are there never any female boxes?
Shut the fuck
God
up!
damn, that was dumb.
Shut the fuck
Wow.
Female box!
Not to be a weirdo, but I think every female has a box.
It's not weird or anything.
Might I inspect your female box, milady?
That's why I call it a delivery.
I have to go to work in 3 hours.
Why?
We got some shitty early morning pours, and Ty's decided to not sleep tonight.
I've got 2 Red Bulls and a dream.
Ah.
Do you have a dream anymore?
No.
His dream is to
He's
not.
got 2 Red Bulls.
I got two
I have
Red
2
Bulls.
Red Bulls.
His dream is to be in bed again.
Oh, fucking A.
Sorry for the sound, everybody. I've got the sound mixed as best I can, but that doesn't happen very often.
It's happened like 3 times. This
PJ boy,
I'm not-
okay.
I'm not very good at
I'm-
sound design. Either.
I'm sorry, everybody. I got a little carried away there.
You can go to the left into the business. You can go check out the mailboxes to the right, or you can walk out the front door.
No, I'm going to the business.
Yeah, you go and open the door. The dude who was smoking the cigarette has made his way back in, and he looks and he's like, "You're the guy from the roof."
Yeah, I was
No.
told I could get guns and stuff here. Is that a thing that you guys do?
Who would have told you something like that? This is a
People?
vape store, man.
No, it's not.
This is a Wendy's.
Is it a vape store or is it a Wendy's? See, you're changing your story, man.
2 in 1, like they used to do Taco Bell and.
No, it's like a
fancy
vape
shit.
store.
Vape store and Wendy's.
Yeah, it's a vape store Wendy's combo. Very common in Japan, actually. Traditional, some might say.
I'm at the Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Oh fuck.
Combination Pizza Hut.
Clip that.
What are we clipping?
Your meltdown. YouTube Shorts, here we come. I can find that, I'm sure.
Streamer has.
It's been so hard to find time for some video editing. I'm sitting on all of those like repo streams and stuff too right
Oh, yeah.
now. Work's been a killer, man.
Streamer has autistic meltdown. That's what said. That's how we go fucking viral. Is me just autistic
Autistic
screeching
meltdown
at Marquise.
Meets ADHD fucking maniac.
That's how Michael from Rooster Teeth. That's how he got
Yeah.
his thing going.
Yeah.
Was the
fuck.
Rage Quit series.
Oh yeah.
He was the screaming guy, and it was you are shockingly close.
That was about as close to a rage quit as I've ever come. That was good. That was close.
So
Marquise has had a couple of Rage Quits through Mad Kid.
I'm gonna do like literally what was it? Not last stream, but like the
It
stream
was like
before.
2 streams ago.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
I had to
walk
leave.
off.
I had to leave. I was irate. I need to take a second. Okay. I'm gonna do a perception check real quick, just like around the shop. Like, did I just legit get told the wrong fucking store? 19.
Looks like a vape store. I mean, it's obvious. It's not like you've walked into Jerry's downtown or whatever. You know, it's not a gun store. They don't have those in Japan. They don't do that here.
I'm gonna text Proxy. You sure you gave me the right spot?
I gave you a general area.
Oh, you didn't even give him like the
You
the
said
store?
there's the building that like you saw.
You're like furiously texting the dude is sitting there, and you hear him like start tapping his foot. He's like, "Hey man, are you gonna buy something or are you gonna get out of here?"
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out what to buy. Give me just a second.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna buy guns here, and you watch us on the roof. You some kind of like fucking cop or something?
Why are you worried about guns?
Well, if
They're selling
you're
guns.
if you
They're
think
selling guns.
if you think that this is like an illegal firearms dealer and you're casing the joint, I don't want to get the SWAT team kicking down my door at 2 a.m. and Duncan lemping me. So, like,
Dang, that was a deep cut.
Can I give one more?
spoiler for 2016 police brutality news.
Let me
God
let me
damn it.
give one more
Um,
perception. Do I see like any hidden rooms or anything that like he would have the goods that I'm looking
Yeah, there's a
Starts
door right
knocking on
behind
the
him.
doors, on the
Alright.
walls. He's like,
Yeah,
"Let's
there's
follow."
a back to the store.
for? Okay. All right. Well.
You don't have to roll perception for that.
All right. Cool.
It's a door.
Sorry to bug you. I'll like walk out the front door, around the corner. But then now that I see where that door is, I just blip to like the other side of that door.
The guy's back there, and they're like, "What a weird fucking kid."
You blip back there, and the guy is there.
God damn it.
And he's got like a stogie currently, and the back is just like puffed up with smoke. And you come back and he's like, "What the fuck? Who are you?"
The guy up front.
Hey. Yeah, and like the door opens and the guy walks in, identical.
Oh,
And he goes,
you guys like brothers?
he's like, "How the fuck did you get in here? Get the fuck out of here, man."
You let me in here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're not gonna gaslight me into that. Get the fuck out of here. And like, He lifts up his shirt and shows a gun.
Oh, perfect. See, I knew you were the guys that I'm looking for.
The other guy's like, "Who's this fucking kid?" And he pulls out like this big Bowie knife.
No, we don't need to do. I'm
He's
here
like,
to do business,
"Hey!"
with you, gentlemen.
And there's another door
Christ.
past this kind of little
Pull your credit card out. That worked last time.
lunchroom TV area.
If I could buy it, it'd be great. But they're being incredibly hostile right now.
Proxy's so chill, and then when he talks to people, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, and Bigum's like, gun, anyone, gun. Anyone have a-"
Let me
from
just walk
America.
into your front for the store. Hey, I'm looking for explosives and firearms.
I'm a simple man.
Yeah, he pulls his gun, and the door opens, and 3 more of him walk out into this little tiny room.
Is this like a quirk
And they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on here?" And like one of them has like an AK.
"Oh, perfect! I needed one of those." I'm gonna like blip in front of them.
Get his mag too.
And fucking snatch it.
Give me initiative.
Oh, perfect!
Oh,
I needed that.
That's what it's all about.
So that is
That's what I've been waiting for.
That is a 23.
Yeah, you go first. I rolled a fucking 6.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, so I will grab. Okay, is this dude?
We got 4 of them at this point. Front door guy, stogie guy, and 2 of them that are coming into this little ass room
How you doing?
here.
Good, dude.
Okay.
Vibing.
This is fucking great. Perfect. I knew this. I got you.
Proxy
You
is
said you wanted an
efficient, let me
AK? I
tell
fucking
you.
got you.
There's like a card table here. There's a TV on a little stand.
I did say I wanted an AK.
Exactly. He fucking got you.
I asked for an AK.
You asked for an AK in particular. He walked in and I'm like, perfect.
There's a refrigerator. There's some shelves around.
Cool. So first things first, I'm gonna use. Okay, the guy that's holding the AK.
Yeah.
Does he have
this
like?
guy here?
Does he have like? I don't know, like a tack vest on? Does he have like the mags there, or is it?
No,
just-
but
it's
you can
just
see
the-
there's like 2 goat horns sticking out of his pockets. You know, like one in each pocket kind of deal.
Ah, cool. I got 2 hands.
One
So-
gun, one mag.
You got 2 hands, but only 9 fingers.
Exactly. Wait, 9 fingers. Oh yeah, I do only have 9 fingers now. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll like use one blip to like get right in front of the guy. I'm gonna grab. I'm not trying to character stop. Wyatt said he wanted guns,
Wanted a gun?
so I'm gonna grab.
So obviously, I had to intervene in a domestic dispute
That
and
was-
talk to a kid.
You started it. Don't try to put that on me.
I'm just setting the scene.
I already had my meltdown.
So
I'm
gonna
good. I
grab-
got
I'm gonna
no
grab-
energy
I'm
left.
I'm
grab the
innocent here.
AK.
It's my job to make the world alive. Okay.
I'm gonna grab the AK with one hand. I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab was like one of the mags with the other, and I'm just gonna blip to the ceiling with both of them and just like set them down.
Like straight up into the apartment above you.
Well, no, on the roof.
You can't make it to the roof. It'd
I
take
can't
a
make it to
couple
the
of
roof?
blips
Okay,
because
well,
it's a 3-story building.
in that case, fucking fine. I'll use the 2 to just like.
Okay. Yeah,
Can
give
you
me
go,
a
like,
give
up
me a
and over
grapple
few feet?
or a
So when
steel
they
would be
start-
better.
Say again.
A steel check would be better, but a grapple is acceptable. Do you have steel as a feat?
No, but I got grapple like a motherfucker.
Okay.
I do on my brass. Look.
It's gonna be he's gonna get a bonus to his CMD because it's grappling and it should be steel.
18. 38, 39.
39.
Yeah.
Sufficient. You grab onto the AK, the spare mag, and you blip.
Yeah.
And you port to the ceiling,
Cool. And then
to the roof, all the way up. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll wait until my next turn. I don't know where I went.
Yeah. Yeah. No idea.
Cool.
The kid's an arc.
I'll do it
They
for my
open-
turn.
Cool. And then you're just out, or are you going back?
Oh no, I was gonna go back.
Okay. Yeah.
Go
your
back
your
for
turn
what?
passes.
Your explosives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking got you. Because they all came out of another room and they were more heavily armored than they're heavily armed than the dudes in the first room. So theoretically speaking, the good stuff is in that other room.
I carry the 2.
if I carry the 2, good stuff in other rooms.
So you step over, 20 feet or whatever, and then blip again.
Yeah.
Okay. You do so. You blip straight down, back into it. Roll perception.
Wrong die. 22.
As you blip down, you're not sure if it's the same guys or some new guys, but in this room, there are 3 dudes, and they have shotguns, like Benelli 12 gauges, and they are all actively scanning, actions held. You blip in, and there are going to be some shots coming your way.
Cool.
AC or blip?
Blip. 100% blip.
Okay, yeah. First guy rockets a shell across. Where do you blip to?
So with that perception, do I see any like boxes or
There's
shit
it's
in here?
like the whole thing is rimmed with racks.
Cool.
Lots of boxes, lots of like pelican cases,
Cool. I don't want the pelican cases. That's like ammo. But I do want to see, is there like a
Well, there'd
cartoon?
be like gun boxes.
Is there like a cartoon box labeled explosives?
No.
Okay. This is anime.
It
Come on.
says TNT.
Exactly. Like, I have to ask.
Me on the side.
It's red, so if you shoot it, it explodes.
Exactly. Like I have to ask. I have to ask. Okay, no. So I will blip to.
No, there's like smaller cases, all along the top, and then there's like some ammo cans. Like along this wall here, there's some ammo cans. There's some small cases over here, and then there's on the bottom shelf on this wall, there's like 4, and they are like the big pelican cases,
Okay,
the big lock boxes.
My first blip, I'm gonna go to one of like the biggest fucking case.
You blip across, and just buckshot whizzes, like you feel it in your afro.
Whew! Now that's crazy. With that blip, I want to like get my hand on it.
Yeah, give me some kind of sleight of hand for the speed at which you're having to do this, because the second shot is rocketing. The second guy is pulling the trigger currently.
Oh, that is a fucking nat 20 for a grand total of 24.
It's a good thing you nat 20'd. Yeah, there's the 2 handles on it. You grab the handles just as you're hearing like the click, the trigger depressing like 5 feet from you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going straight up.
And then you
Go
you've got this big ass pelican case.
I got a big case. I don't know what's in here, but Walker, I got you stuff.
It is heavy.
Yeah, I'm real glad I got that strength bonus. I'm gonna fucking need it.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my god. Cool. So I'm gonna get to the roof. I'm gonna real quick open up the case. I don't even care what's in it yet. I'm just gonna put the AK in the 1 mag, close it back up.
It won't close.
It won't close. God damn it. Okay.
It's full of whatever it's full of.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In that case, I'll open it up. I'll be like, shit, there's no space, and I'll just like try to cup it with the AK, and just like try to blip just a few buildings away, and then call Walker because I need exfil.
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. Walker, you get your call, and as he is explaining the situation to you,
I got stuff. I got stuff.
You see this guy like start filling the street. And you see the little roof access point, the door kicks open, and like 3 of him come out.
That's cool.
With AKs.
That's cool. I'm hiding.
Roll stealth.
Ooh. Oh, well, I can promise you mine's not that great. 20. No, fuck off. It's 14. 23.
Yeah, you're sitting there on the phone like, Mom, I'm scared. And you just hear, there! And like, immediately the guys on the ground all simultaneously turn up your way. 3 AKs leveling your way.
Okay, okay.
Blip?
Yeah,
where?
like, yeah, I'm trying to, I got the shit, I'm running. I got my things.
That's a good attack roll. Where do you blip?
I'm heading towards where my friends are.
You're going straight down the row of roofs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I need a reflex saving throw.
Oh god.
Walker, he's leading them to us.
Well,
16 plus 18 puts me at 34 question mark.
34.
There is a searing pain just on your upper arm.
They got me.
You're grazed. 10 points of damage, but no long-term damage this volley.
Cool. Friends help.
Uh,
so far away.
Proxy, you and Gruesome are kind of nearby. Case and joints.
I thought I was with them.
Did
Like,
you go to
didn't we
them?
meet back up and then I told him where to go?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Then never mind. You guys are hanging out, scoping the train station. Walker, you're on the phone. And as Biggums is explaining the situation, you hear gunshots.
How far?
That doesn't sound like a 4.5, my man.
I
Over the
was
phone.
quiet. They were not.
Oh.
I told you how quiet I needed to be.
All right. You get the stuff? Yeah, you said that.
I got stuff.
Got the
Baby.
goods.
Maybe.
I got one of the things definitely. One of the things definitely.
All right, I'll fucking yeah. Yeah, let's go pick his ass up.
You start heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Do we have the car? We don't have
Yeah.
the car.
No, you don't have a car. That's right.
No.
You didn't rent one or anything. You're just walking right now. You guys start heading that way, full crew. Biggums, I need another reflex saving throw as you're blipping down this line trying to get distance.
Because they're on the floor.
There's some guys below you, and then there's the guys at the level, and it's really those three guys that are at the roof level with you.
That are the
If
problem.
you, so long as you're continuing down, of course. If you hop down to
Then
the
I got
street,
all those other ones
then
down
you've got
there.
then you got like 7 guys. that are
Exactly.
issue.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. Well, that was a nat 20 on the reflex for a total of 36.
Good. Yeah, you take no damage. you dodge things through. One round, like ricochets off the hard case that you've got, but it doesn't seem that it penetrated.
Question, friends. Is this a good time to use
Roll
a
a new
hero
character.
point, or no?
Go for it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're like what? 1, 2,
9 o'clock.
like 7 on 1.
What are you using? What are you using your hero point for?
For
I don't
like
count.
extra blips
Get the
/
fuck out of
distance
dodgeisms.
to just like
Yeah.
fucking
'Cause you-
supercharge a fucking teleport.
You've been using a bunch of blips
Yeah,
in rapid
I'm
succession.
tired. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
You're not going to be feeling too good here real
I know.
soon.
So you know, fuck it, yeah, I'll use.
If you spend a hero point, I will get you out of this.
Yeah.
Without further.
I'm using
risk
a
of
hero
damage.
point. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you get out of dodge. You
like
lose
the blue
them.
electricity just crackles around me, and I'm just like later, and then I'm just gone.
Okay, Sonic.
Gotta go fast.
Can go fast.
Sonic fast. But like,
You
first design
guys,
of Sonic before the internet like bullied the producers into like redoing it.
you guys meet
Snack.
up. Biggums is bleeding from his leg and from his arm, both on the right side. He's all right.
I got it.
He's got this huge pelican case strapped across his chest is an AK-47, and he's just holding a spare mag in his other hand.
I got
I'm
it.
going to pat him on the shoulder and give him 21 points of healing.
Thanks, Corman.
Your wounds seal, and it's like they seal, they scar, and then the scar disappears.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm a
You said how much healing?
24, you said, right?
yeah.
Oh,
21.
dude, I'm back on full.
21. Yeah, no, you only took like 14 total. It was just
Well,
way
between
you took
getting
damage.
stabbed and everything, I was actually 21 down. So
Yeah.
actually
Oh, okay.
worked.
classic.
I'm gonna pop that pelican case.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Knowledge roll.
Knowledge.
Like you're a British child living in Japan. I'm not sure what you know about this kind of stuff.
It's full of stogies.
I just got you. I just got you like legit machine gun. Has the setup like extra barrels.
Can I?
The whole 9 yards.
You can too. You're a little more familiar with this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not great, but maybe I've been
Can I
around
just-
it.
Can I just look at Kite and go, Kite, do you know what this is?
Roxy does a revolver.
No.
You guys have flipped open this pelican case in the suite. You're
Can-
staring
Can
at it.
Roxy take a
Sure.
stab at it?
I think that's lingerie.
It doesn't look like any gun you've ever seen before. Doesn't look anything like
Bigums
a
is from
gun.
America. Can I give a roll to help?
I rolled a
Yeah.
1, by the way.
Natural 20.
Proxy knows.
Oh, there you go. You know, just for fun. You get the +2.
Proxy, in this case, is a disposable surface-to-air missile launcher.
Oh fuck yeah!
It is a multi-lock system stinger, right? So you can lock it onto a heat signature, you can lock it
Damn it.
onto like a radar signature, or you can actively laser this missile in. One shot and it's done.
You asked for explosives.
The
I
tube can be
delivered.
exchanged, but there's only the one tube in there.
He's just
And it can be used for surface to ground. It's logistically not as good. But what it does, it's a Stinger missile, right? So it pops the missile out and then it fires high up into an arc. And if it's a ground target, it comes back down at an extreme angle
Fucking javelin.
for anti-tank. Yeah, kind of like a javelin style. That's what it is. Javelin, not Stinger. Thank you. But it can lock onto. It's more useful for air targets.
didn't you ask him for a machine gun?
He asked for an AK and explosives.
It's got select fire
I got AK and explosives.
in 60 rounds.
You got
Explosive.
Yeah, I thought you said it was one.
Yeah, it is a single tube.
Oh, okay, but it came with 60. That's what you just
No,
said.
no, 60 rounds
for the AK.
For the
Oh,
AK.
for the AK. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he got you an explosive, not explosives.
I only need.
But it's a pretty big one.
And then he'll summarize.
Yeah.
I can remote
Spit back
trigger.
out.
I can just trigger the missile without shooting. it
Gruesome
out.
calls dibs on the
I'd
missile.
give it to Gruesome.
We can just detonate it without shooting it, right? It's got like a.
Not really. You're not,
Who's
I
gonna
mean, like,
detonate it?
you could.
You can MacGyver it.
You could MacGyver it, but no, it is designed to be fired
I think for most
from
efficiency,
the shoulder,
we
you
should
know.
give it to Walker, but I think for most comedic effect, we should give it to. And that's proxy.
Monoma is like sitting in the corner of the hotel room sweating as you describe this thing to him.
Well-
Monoma, stay with us here.
Because the problem is, this has to. We just got to be careful if we're going to be using this inside a train station. Otherwise, we are going to incur civilian casualties, and we're trying to avoid that.
Allegedly. Sorry, Monoma's here. We are avoiding that.
Well, I'm a pretty good shot.
Also,
so.
with the missile system is a laser designator that comes with it. So if you use it on laser designating mode, there is one that is already paired to the device, an IR laser that you can use to paint a target, or you can go with its classic
fire and forget.
heat seeking. It's got it's got a screen on it. You look through the screen, you press the button.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's right. You could feed it to the clown, and Kite could get a new weapon, PJ, potentially.
That is terrifying.
After we fire it, you feed the system to him.
Kite's deagle replaced by a fucking javelin.
Oh no.
That would be pretty fucking wicked.
All right,
Isn't it a D6 you roll to determine your weapon?
It's a card flip.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 out of 4.
Oh, dude, you have a
Or I
1
guess
out of
1 out
4.
of 5.
You have a 1 out of 4 to get a fucking javelin? That's fucking dope.
That is if the clown upgrades your quirk that way
He desires.
and doesn't just consume.
It doesn't just take it.
Thanks. A gift.
Thanks.
An avocado. Thanks.
I'm gonna text Aizawa, tell him we're ready to roll.
Okay,
Aizawa,
yeah,
we're in trouble.
She gives you a thumbs up. He's on the train. He doesn't
I'm
know what you've
also
been
gonna
doing.
text Aizawa. Location of arms dealer.
I like the idea that Aizawa communicates.
Ignore
through
how we
cat
got this
emojis.
information.
I'm gonna look at him and be
Primarily.
like, "Hey, don't fucking
Through
snitch.
cat emojis?
Yeah, I feel like he would. Like a
Shut
laughing
me.
cat
You
emoji on
robbed
your-
them.
Sure.
Sold me to.
I know. That doesn't mean you're gonna. Just because we robbed them doesn't mean we're going to snitch on them.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
You could go back and get the rest of the missiles. There were like 4 of those big ass Pelican cases.
They shot you. They shot you because we robbed them, which was technically their right.
We robbed them because they shot us.
Right.
Let's get our story straight.
Well, no, I was definitely shot after I robbed
Yeah.
it.
They lost property before a shot was fired.
You are making this so much harder to defend in court.
Stop admitting to things in front of me.
Oh fuck.
Monema's right here.
I am
He's
not going
basically
to
a Boy
perjure
Scout.
myself.
He's a theater kid Boy Scout. Like,
Fuck.
stop saying what you're saying.
Don't rat out the arms dealer in case we need the arms dealer again in the future. Never know. I might come back as a legit client. They don't know me.
They don't, but they know me. Yeah.
Oh, they know you good now.
Everyone in a 5-block radius knows you.
That
Right.
kid knows you.
I'm gonna check the magazine and just,
You broke
okay,
your promise.
because I got to bleed on it right before for best effect.
Yeah. Bio warfare.
Can I cut you?
So you got 2 mags and a fucking jab.
I mean, I guess.
I don't really want to. Feels
I
weird.
don't really want.
One of us just like,
I just wanted to say something.
Okay, we're back to using our quirks for superhero ness.
I mean, I guess you.
I could do that.
I mean, if you really think about it, I did hero work. I got these guns off the street.
We
Yeah.
are currently on the street.
if you wanted to. try
Monoma just like slowly looks across and like eyes land on Proxy, eyes land on Gruesome. He's like, "Is it better?"
You know, Kai, if you wanted to, you could probably just
I'd get to
shoot me
hurt
in the
you.
head. It's kind of fun to watch my brains like paint a wall and then grow back.
we don't have the time.
We don't have the time.
Look, man, you don't know what I did with your head once we found it, so let's leave it at that.
That is a wild statement.
Comes
Back to Samantha.
comes back to life, and the first thing is just.
Why is it salty?
Why is it spicy?
You're blonde like Danky's mom.
That's 2 necrophilia in one episode.
It's not necrophilia if you weren't dead.
Oh,
Have a vital system.
it's necrophilia adjacent. All right.
You were still warm.
It's necro.
The heater helped.
It's just necro curious if he's coming back to life.
Curious. You were resurrected though.
Fucking shit. Yeah, but by me.
It
Question:
was
How
only
many
by
days?
you because transfusion died. And that is, as far as you're aware, the only other person on the planet with that kind of power. That's not true, Roach, but that's just
Yeah,
for himself.
Roach. How many days did it take you to come back?
A week.
Like maybe overhaul.
So you're like
It took you a week. It only took Roach like a couple hours.
so you're like half Jesus?
Half power,
Quarter Jesus.
low charge Jesus.
No, my parents definitely fucked.
Green Day's Jesus Suburbia playing in the background.
No, they remind me that I'm the only good thing that came of their marriage all the time.
Good God.
Are
They
they
never
doing
told
all right?
you were anything good that came from their marriage.
No.
They tell that to your sister all the time.
Yeah. No, I'm projecting.
But it was like, right, so what's our plan when they hit the bank?
Oh, right, the bank.
I was kind of curious how the whole explosive things played in with the bank, but yeah, I figured you had a plan.
I think
You could sit up on a building like way high up, and when the villains strike, you could just hit them with the stinger.
I think the plan was to wait and see if
Fucking
Midoriya
mission
shows
solved,
up.
dude.
Yeah, that definitely was the plan.
If it's Overhaul or Shigaraki that show up for this, which is very unlikely, but if it is, Stinger missile, we just end the problem right there.
Overhaul's like, I
Fucking
need some
good.
cash.
Fucking good. I mean, he just got out of
I
prison.
can't
He
afford a
needs
train ticket.
to- we just put an end to the problem right
I gotta
there.
get to Hiroshima. I hear that they got some weird stuff going on.
Oh, God.
He looks normal.
The radiation has made the hentai extra spicy.
Man, Tafu hasn't been involved in this campaign in a hot minute.
We're never getting to Shigaraki.
It's a good thing that I had Newt's wife do, that I had Maddie do part 1 for the art for this, for all the thumbnails. This is gonna go a while.
Good
It's
God.
gonna take some time to chew through.
Hurts.
Carrying on to the. Yeah, we're just killing time at this point.
Yeah, Walker, you do get a text from an unknown number.
Send a dick pic.
Aizawa told
child.
me to get in contact with you. This is Private Eye.
Don't send the dick pic.
Scratch that.
I understand you're looking for somebody.
Do you know who?
Aizawa is looking for one of your classmates. You are looking for that psychopath that you apprehended about 10 months ago.
Finding either would be a good start.
I might be able to help you with the latter.
Take it.
I heard that you're getting into it tonight. I am not a combat hero, but we can meet afterwards.
Tomorrow morning?
Coffee and pancakes. He sends you a GPS ping to like a Waffle House.
It is canon that Walker fucks with the Japanese like fluffy pancakes.
Yeah.
Like the giant like cloud pancakes. Like, yeah.
Brother, everybody does.
Yeah.
That's
I-
not just Walker.
So
right?
it's
That's just a
weird-
human thing.
It's just a human thing.
So it's weird when I fuck dead bodies, but it's okay for you to fuck a pancake. Okay.
Damn it.
Call it a pancock. Pancock.
I thought that was in like Thailand.
Good God.
No, those are trainees.
Oh, fuck.
Aren't you guys all trainees? You're still students.
Jesus.
I'm like 40.
Well,
I'm-
yeah,
I'm early 30s.
that's right. That's
We would
right.
never
You and
know.
Gruesome excluded.
Oh.
The consummate professionals over there.
Someone's consummating.
Oh, fuck.
I'd be consummating Danky's mom.
It's fucking leftover.
Oh my god. Like these jokes interspliced with images of her getting like brutalized by muscular. It's like, ah!
And it's just like, ah! It's like her shoulder is dislocated, then her arm is tore off.
And then there's Kite with the fucking meme like,
Just twists her leg around the other way, just pops out.
I regret that
Her
I'm the one
femur
who
from her
made
hip
these jokes.
joint.
Please don't draw me in this light. I don't.
he drew himself in this.
People know me. I'm
She's
not
laying
like
there like invincible after his fight with his dad.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like no teeth, face caved in.
Here
Kite's
comes
just like,
Kite.
oh yeah,
God damn it.
tenderized.
We're getting taken down.
We're a 18 plus stream.
yeah.
Just a reminder.
It's all flagged, not safe for kids.
Spoiler warning. This is 18 plus. Can we find Shigaraki, please, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Detective Man?
You guys set up at the bank.
Yeah.
Nightfall comes, and you see a small group of men begin making their way there,
I post.
pretty
Oh.
decently into the night.
Plus.
Aizawa has not landed yet, but they should be here very soon.
It's almost like you planned for combat to start and then to introduce them in a later round as part of the mechanic in session or something.
No.
No.
Well, when you put it like that, fuck you.
Consider it runs away.
Consider the following.
Consider we
Wrong set
don't
of
engage the
papers.
villains, and we just watch them rob the bank.
Damn, that's crazy.
This whole conversation happens and we look over and the bank's already been robbed. We're like, fuck!
We missed it. God damn, those guys are quick.
See, that's how you keep it at a 4.5.
Needed my updated death list.
Oh, fuck.
There are, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 of them currently moving on the ATMs. They are just kind of walking up as a semi-cohesive group.
Wait,
Time for perceptions.
hold on. Do those guys look familiar?
They are not the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, PJ, I have a list of every character in My Hero Academia plus our custom NPCs, and it is 3 lines. It is their name, their quirk, and then the third line is an X for dead, I've got here next to like Ojiro, PLZ for paralyzed. You know, Ida's got injured. If they're, you know, Vlad King's in jail, so that's written down there. And as I kill people, I just update my little list so I don't try to accidentally bring them back.
Yikes.
Can I
when
do
I
a
set
perception
teams,
on
I
these guys?
look at
Try to
that.
see what they got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, I really should have gotten binoculars before this. I can't see shit.
You look out and you're not
Rolled a
even
2.
sure. You're not even sure how many guys there are.
Rolled a 2.
Does anybody else want to try?
Yeah, I'll give a perception.
You rolled a 2.
No, I did not. I rolled a 9. It's a 19.
I'll also do perception if that's okay.
Yeah,
have bad
absolutely. You guys all have eyeballs
Yeah.
currently.
Making sure. Sometimes people are like, no, like only 2 people can do it, and it's like, okay, I guess I just don't see shit.
Yeah.
Also 19.
There is quite a bit
16
of
plus
like
12,
sometimes
28.
players are very actively making it known that they're not paying attention to things, and they're like, "Well, I want to roll perception." It's like, no,
You just said 28.
28 and
19.
19 as well. You guys, you see the 8 guys going. One of them,
It's the fucking 8 bullets.
one of them is very obviously a heteromorph. Looks like a giant, like gelatinous ooze.
Yum.
Making its way across. As for the other guys, no discernible features. One is kind of like this really tall, filthy guy. He has super long hair that's just matted and rolled into these really gnarly dreads. Not well kept, but like end of life Bob Marley kind of dreads. Like gone way too far. One fellow, he is wearing like a black cloak, like he's a cultist in D&D kind of deal. He's like, he is literally like
picked up
slinking.
Monoma's
Yeah, he's wearing Monoma's get up. One of the guys is shirtless, very muscular, and he just has like gym shorts on, no shoes.
Muscular.
There is a guy currently walking. He has like the brown trench coat on, kind of classic style. He seems rather thin. Very hard to make out features on him. Not much of his skin is exposed. There is another fellow that is wearing a extra tight t-shirt. He is ripped. He is a very strong looking fella. Another guy that just looks like a normal ass dude. He's got like a beanie on that looks like it could pull down and have a ski mask on it, but that's about it. And there is a guy, he has another kind of like big overcoat on, and it seems like he's got either like a hunchback or like something like a backpack under his cloak, something like that. There's a bulge there.
A giant bug attached to his back.
Stares at bulge. Ooh, ooh. And that's your crew.
So I look at Walker and I'm like, who do you want me to get? Point him out.
Whoever you can get before I start shooting.
You're just gonna open up.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Mona was like, "What?
Both me and Monoma like, huh?
I thought we were capturing them for intel."
Are we gonna wait and see if Midoriya shows up?
Yeah, I thought that was the goal.
Oh, right.
You sling your AK.
Flicks the safety back on.
Walker never flicks the safety on.
Nah, I put the safety on.
So like
It's a loaded gun.
we're just waiting.
Well, for something to happen first, but then, yeah, we're going to intervene. Get whoever you can.
Technically, they haven't done anything wrong.
Maybe they'd use our
We
quirk
just be
and we
charged
could
with
get some
assault.
information.
Technically.
They
Aren't you supposed
they
to be the hero in training?
Didn't you get shot earlier?
Yes. Really pissed about it.
Calm down, Minority Report.
they walk up to the bank, and suddenly it's almost like all of the light in the area disappears.
Dumbledore.
There's like a shadowy film that forms, and you cannot see the front room, you cannot see the bank, you cannot see any of them anymore.
That seems sketchy.
Hey,
Just turning out the lights doesn't mean doing anything wrong.
Proxy, you hear it's faint, it's muffled, but you hear glass break.
I think we just got some breaking and entering. Still a
Give it-
crime.
Give it a second.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
I guess he ain't fucking coming. Let's go.
I said, give him a minute. All right, it's been a minute.
He's like, the door is like lightning, so if he's not here yet, whatever.
You guys descend down on them.
Mhm.
What's the battle plan? You're just charging?
We should probably sneak.
Mm-hmm. Snake.
Yeah. We sneak, he charge. They shoot him, not us.
Monoma has one of his little pocket watches out, and you see he fiddles with it a little bit, and he clicks it, and he disappears into the shadows.
Bitch.
He's moving.
I don't know what his quirk does. I don't think.
Gruesome asks for the missile launcher.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
Oh, don't fire it
So we're
over
going
there.
for the comedic effect.
And he goes, awesome. And he shoulders it, and he's looking through, and he's like, shit. Does anybody speak English?
I do.
I do,
And
actually.
Walker does.
I do too.
Yeah.
Is that like German?
I have a
'Cause
lot
it's in
of languages.
German.
Japanese, English, Mandarin, Korean, Cantonese, Thai, Russian, Hindi, Tagalog, and French.
Cool.
Why?
I like-
What?
Because he's a
Look,
thief.
you gotta
I
set it
mean, I
on
guess
Japanese,
you-
numbnuts.
I'm a
yeah,
professional.
You
Sugar.
morph into people. It makes sense.
Perform mimicry.
Yeah,
Perform
it makes
like,
Aw.
One of you guys want to read this for me? And he like unshoulders it, but don't like press anything. Just tell me what it says.
Launch in 5.
You should probably give it to Walker.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Yeah, you look at it. It's not in English.
Not English, mate.
What? No, that's English. It's Arabic numerals, right? But roll like a linguistics.
No.
No.
It certainly ain't English.
Probably go to proxy.
It's a fat gnat. Fat gnat one.
Oh,
No, bro, that's totally English.
Yeah. that's English. You just don't understand the jargon.
Yeah, I just don't speak English.
That's all like American mumbo jumbo stuff, you know.
Probably go.
Oh, yeah, here you go, Bigums.
Yeah, that's not English.
Fucking good burger. I know some of these numbers. I like to think that we're just standing in the middle of the street, just passing. this
Yeah,
fucking
you've gone back and
javelin
forth, and now
around.
you're passing this thing around.
It's kind of gruesome to Walker to Bigums. Bigums will pass it to Proxy. Like,
What languages did you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
Japanese, English, Mandarin, Korean, Cantonese, Thai, Russian, Hindi, Tagalog, French.
It's in French.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah.
Oh, because it's the FN makes it.
Yeah.
God damn it. You fucker.
It's a fucking FN product.
there's our setting to switch it to English.
There is, yeah.
Do javelins come with language settings?
They 100% do.
I mean,
yeah.
considering their biggest contractor is the United States.
The data pad also is reusable. It's the tube that's the one-time use.
Go.
Proxy would know. Gruesome's good with Japanese. Reading Japanese, he's fine.
Yeah, Gruesome can read.
Yeah, you can read. He'll switch it over to Japanese.
Yeah, and you give it back to him, and he's just like, "Oh, so should I use this on?" And he is like pointing it at you guys.
Flagging everyone.
No,
Like the tube sits at an angle, right? There's no chance any of you guys standing within like 10 feet of him for anybody that knows anything about these kind of missiles. There's
I mean,
no
as long
there's
as we're
no
not behind
chance.
him and hit that back blast.
Oh, he could 100% give me that black eyes. But yeah, he is like flagging all of you. He's like, "Oh, you guys are all like so red."
Proxy like doesn't even flinch. He's like, "This is."
How do
anytime
I-
give him anything loaded? He's pointing it at me. So,
So what?
whatever.
So how do I? What
Guys,
setting do you want me to do this at? You want to open with this?
Guys, I don't want to panic. How long has it been since Monoma went in?
Nonoma went in?
Yeah, Monoma's gone.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are sitting there talking, and you
I'd go.
hear
I'd go.
just as you're like, Monoma's in, you hear, "Halt, evildoers!" And Monoma has appeared, and he has like thrown glitter into the air
Oh, son of a bitch.
in front of this little black curtain, and he says, Drop your witchcraft now and surrender.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Monoma's about to get turned into Swiss cheese. I don't think you're gonna have a chance. All right.
You guys all turn to watch as Gruesome is facing the opposite direction with the missile, and he is like rapidly pushing the buttons on the pad.
That is, yeah. How to get labeled as a domestic terrorist 101.
We'll get Midoriya's attention this way. Let's go save Monoma.
The shirtless dude in the gym shorts comes charging out. He has grown
Ah,
in height.
he's mine.
That one.
And
That one.
just as he takes Monoma up into his arms, we will be rolling initiative next time on a Gruesome Tale.
This is mine.
Guys, we didn't get quite as far as I was expecting, but it was a fun one. Thank
Hell
you.
Man.
Oh no.
For those of you at home, thanks for hanging with us.
We're still here. Appreciate the.
That was a fucking funny ass fucking.
Appreciate the resilience.
We will catch you guys hopefully Wednesday for Mad King, and next week back here
Let's go.
for more Gruesome Tale.
Indeed.
Where's some
You
funny
should
motherfucking guys.
utilize your spoiler real quick, and I'll give you an upgrade from your hold.
Oh.
You remember what card you had?
It was Queen of Spades, Four of Hearts, Jack of Stars, or
my
Jack of Clubs.
God.
And I already
That one
have-
already has a star.
Yeah.
So it can't
These
be
are just spoilers.
So I'll
All right,
just
guys.
do-
Good
I'll do
night and
Queen of
goodbye.
Spades.